relax, unwind, and step into the golden age of radio. You're now listening to Golden Radio Hour.
Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Flakes, bring you the Lux Radio Theater, starring Bette Davis, Ann Baxter, Reginald Gardner, and Gary Merrill in All About Eve. Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. While I was directing plays on the New York stage, I had a first-hand opportunity to watch the frantic struggle of young actresses to attain stardom in the theater. But I'm happy to say that none of them used the tactics of the young woman in our play tonight, All About Eve. I first read of Eve's unorthodox behavior in a magazine story by Mary Orr entitled The Wisdom of Eve. And I was delighted to see 20th Century Fox turn it into the Academy Award-winning picture of 1950. A portion of this honor may be attributed to the unforgettable performances of Bette Davis, Ann Baxter, and Gary Merrill. We're very gratified to present them tonight in their original roles, starring with Reginald Gardner as the malicious critic. And I'm sure if we really knew all about Eve, we'd discover Lux Flakes in her household. Lux Flakes are a must for all discriminating women who demand gentle, safer washing care. Now, All About Eve, starring Bette Davis as Margot, Ann Baxter as Eve, Reginald Gardner as Addison DeWitt, and Gary Merrill as Bill. To those of the New York theater, no other tribute, critical acclaim, or glorification can approach the heights of recognition represented in the Sarah Siddons Award for Distinguished Achievement. A moment ago, in the venerable hall of the Sarah Siddons Society, this most cherished honor came to a young actress named Eve Harrington. Among the many eminent personalities present is the noted critic Addison DeWitt.
This is Eve's hour. Beautiful, radiant, poised, she's about to make her speech of acceptance. The hall rings with applause and bravos. Everyone is looking at Eve. All except Karen Richards. Karen's made a little pile of crumbs on the tablecloth. She's patting it with a spoon, staring at it absently. I wonder what Karen Richards is thinking about.
Eve Harrington. It seemed a lifetime ago, that rainy night in October. I hurried down the alley to the stage door. But where was she? Strange. I'd become so accustomed to seeing her here night after night, I found myself looking for a girl I'd never spoken to, wondering where
Mrs. Richards.
Oh, there you are. Well, it seemed odd suddenly you're not being here. After all, 6 nights a week for weeks, watching Margot Channing enter and leave a theater.
I hope you don't mind my speaking to you. It took every bit of courage I could raise.
To speak to a playwright's wife? I'm the lowest form of celebrity.
You're Margot Channing's best friend. You and your husband are always with her.
Tell me, what do you do in between the time Margot goes in the theater and comes out? Just huddle and wait?
Oh, no. I see the play.
See the play? You mean you've seen every performance?
Yes.
Well, apart from everything else, don't you find it expensive?
Standing room doesn't cost much. I manage.
You're coming with me, young lady. I'm going to take you to Margot.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, she's got to meet you.
Oh, no. I'd be imposing on her. I'd be just another tongue-tied, gushing fan.
There isn't another like you. There couldn't be. Oh, by the way, what's your name?
Eve Harrington.
Margot was in her dressing room. Lloyd, my husband, was with her, and, of course, Bertie, Margot's maid.
Good morning, Karen. Margot's just been interviewed by a lady reporter from the South.
And the minute it gets printed, they're going to fire on Gettysburg all over again.
It was Fort Sumter they fired on. Bertie, where's my cold cream? Lloyd, honey, be a playwright with guts. Write me a play about a nice, normal woman who just shoots her husband.
I find these wisecracks increasingly less funny, Margot. Aged in Wood happens to be a fine and distinguished play.
That's my loyal little woman.
Oh, relax, kid. It's just me and my big mouth.
Well, it's just that you get me so mad sometimes. Of all the women in the world with nothing to complain about.
Ain't it the truth?
Yes, it is. You're talented, famous, wealthy. People waiting around night after night just to see you, even in the rain.
Autograph fiends, little beasts.
They're your fans, your audience.
They're nobody's audience. They never see a play or a movie, even. They're never indoors long enough.
Well, there's one indoors right now. I brought her back to see you.
You've what?
She's just outside the door.
Bertie.
Yeah?
The heave-ho.
Now, you can't put her out, Margot. She worships you. You must have spotted her by now. She's always there.
Oh, I know. The mousy one with the trench coat and the funny hat.
Yes.
Oh, how could I miss her every night, every matinee?
Oh, come in, Eve. Margot, this is Eve Harrington.
How do you do, my dear?
Oh, brother.
Hello, Miss Channing.
My husband?
Hello, Miss Harrington.
How do you do, Mr. Richards?
And this is my dear friend and companion, Miss Bertie Coonan.
Oh, brother.
Miss Coonan?
Oh, brother, what?
When she gets like this, all of a sudden she's playing Hamlet's mother.
I'm sure you must have things to do in the bathroom, Bertie, dear.
If I haven't, I'll find something till you get normal.
Dear Bertie.
I was just telling Margot and Lloyd how often you've seen the play.
Yes, every performance.
Well, then, am I safe in assuming that you like it?
I'd like anything Miss Channing played in.
Would you really? How sweet.
I doubt very much that you'd like her in The Hairy Ape.
Oh, please don't misunderstand me, Mr. Richards. I think that part of Miss Channing's greatness lies in her ability to pick the best plays. Your new play's for Miss Channing, isn't it?
Well, how'd you hear about it?
There was an item in Addison DeWitt's column. I like the title. Footsteps on the Ceiling.
Oh. Well, let's get back to this one. Every performance. Why?
Yes, there are other plays.
Not with you in them. Not by Mr. Richards.
But you must have friends, a home, family.
No.
Tell us about it, Eve.
If I only knew how.
Try.
Well, it started with the play before this one.
Remembrance? Did you see it here in New York?
San Francisco. I went one night, the most important night of my life until now. I found myself going the next night, and the next, and the next. Then, when the show went east, I went east.
Eve, why don't you start at the beginning?
Oh, it couldn't possibly interest you.
Oh, please.
Well, I guess it started back home. Wisconsin, that is. There was just Mom and Dad and me. Farmers were poor in those days. So I quit school, became a secretary in a brewery. It wasn't much fun, but it helped at home. There was a little theater group there, like a drop of rain on the desert. That's where I met Eddie. We played Lilium 3 times. I was awful. Then the war came and we got married. Eddie was in the Air Force. They sent him to the South Pacific. You were with the OWI, weren't you, Mr. Richards?
And how did you know that?
I looked you up in Who's Who. Then came a letter from Eddie. He had a leave coming up. And I went to San Francisco to meet him. Eddie wasn't there. They forwarded the telegram, the one from Washington, to say that Eddie wasn't coming at all. That Eddie was dead. I decided to stay in San Francisco. I found a job, and his insurance helped. And there were theaters in San Francisco. And then one night, Margot Channing came to play in Remembrance. And, well, here I am.
What a story. Everything but the bloodhound snapping at her rear end.
Bertie, there are some human experiences that do not take place in a vaudeville house, and that even an ex-fifth-rate vaudevillian should understand and respect. I want to apologize for Bertie.
Sorry, it's just my way of talking.
Oh, you didn't hurt my feelings, Miss Coonan.
Call me Bertie. Oh, hiya, Mr. Sampson.
Hi, Bertie. For your information, Margot, my plane takes off in 47 minutes. And how do I find you? Not ready yet and looking like a junkyard.
Thank you so much.
Does my career mean nothing to you? Have you no human consideration?
Show me a human, and I might have.
Oh, Bill.
The airlines have clocks even if you haven't. I start shooting a week from Monday.
Bill.
I'm a junkyard.
Bill, this is Eve Harrington.
Hi. My wonderful junkyard. The mystery and dreams you find in a junkyard.
Heaven help me, I love a psychotic.
Oh, hello. What's your name?
Eve Harrington.
You've already met.
Where?
Oh, Eve, you're not going.
I think I'd better. It's been... I can hardly find the words to say how it's been. Thank you.
No, don't go.
Well, the four of you must have so much to say to each other with Mr. Sampson leaving.
No, stick around. Tell you what, we'll put Stanislavski on his plane, you and I, and then go somewhere and talk.
Well, If I'm not in the way.
I'll shower and dress. I won't be a minute.
Oh, Lloyd, we've got to go.
Yeah.
Good luck, genius.
Geniuses don't need luck. I do.
No, we're not worried about you. Good night, Eve. I hope to see you again soon.
I'll be at the old stand tomorrow matinee.
This time, as a friend.
I'll never forget this night as long as I live, Mrs. Richards. And I'll never forget you for making it possible.
I can't remember why Lloyd and I had to leave, but I do remember that as we left, Eve started talking to Bill.
So you're going to Hollywood, Mr. Sampson?
Just for one picture. Why?
I just wondered.
Just wondered what?
Why you'd want to go out there. I mean, when a man's the best and most successful young director in the theater.
The theater. What book of rules says the theater exists only in New York? Listen, Junior, and learn.
Yes?
You want to know what the theater is? The flea circus. Also opera, rodeos, carnivals, ballets, Indian tribal dances, Punch and Judy, a one-man band. Wherever there's magic and make-believe in an audience, there's theater. From Donald Duck to Eleanor Doozer. All theater. You don't have to understand them all. You don't like them all. Why should you? The theater's for everybody, you included, but not exclusively. So don't approve or disapprove. It may not be your theater, but it's theater for somebody somewhere.
I just asked a simple question.
And I shut my mouth up. Nothing personal, Junior. Margot, I'm leaving here in exactly 3 seconds.
So am I, if I can find my coat.
It's right where you left it.
Oh.
Any messages for Tyrone Power, Bertie?
Just give him my phone number. Kill the people, Mr. Sampson.
Thanks, Bertie.
You got the key, Bertie?
I ain't forgot it yet.
I'll see you at home in an hour. Eve, where are you going, dear?
You don't really want me tagging
Oh,
along?
now, don't be silly. This way. It's quicker if we cut across the stage. Where is she, Bill? What happened to Eve?
Oh, she's at the desk picking up my tickets. She said we had so little time together that
She's quite a girl, Bill. I'd forgotten they grew that way anymore.
That lack of pretense, that sort of strange directness and understanding.
Isn't it silly? Suddenly I've developed a big protective feeling toward her. A lamb loose in our big stone jungle. Bill, take care of yourself out there.
I understand they have the Indians pretty well in hand.
Don't get stuck on some glamour puss.
I'll try.
You're not such a bargain, you know. You're a setup for some gorgeous, wide-eyed young babe.
How childish are you going to get before you stop it?
I don't want to be childish. I'd settle for just a few years.
And cut that out right now.
Am I going to lose you, Bill? Am I?
As of this moment, you're 6 years old.
Everything's ready, Mr. Sampson.
Huh? Oh, thanks, Eve.
Your tickets, they'd like you to get right on the plane.
Well, you've been very helpful. Good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Sampson.
Knit me a muffler, Margot.
Kiss me goodbye, Bill. Call me when you get in.
On the hour. Hey, Junior, keep your eye on her. She's a loose lamb in a jungle.
That same night we went for Eve's things, her few pitiful possessions, and she moved into the little guest room. The next few weeks were out of a fairy tale. I was Cinderella in the last act. Eve became my sister, lawyer, mother, friend, psychiatrist, and cop. Her quiet efficiency, her constant anticipation of my wishes drove Bertie crazy, and I loved it. Yes, the honeymoon was on. Early one morning, the telephone awakened me. I was half groggy with sleep, and the operator made no sense at all.
We are ready with your call to Beverly Hills, California.
Where? What call?
We are ready with the call you placed for 12 midnight California time to Mr. William Sampson in Beverly Hills. Go ahead, please.
Margot, what a wonderful surprise. What a thoughtful, ever-loving thing to do.
Bill, have I gone crazy, Bill?
You're my girl, aren't you?
That I am.
Then you're crazy.
Oh. When are you coming back?
In a week. Well, I'm waiting. When are you going to say it?
Oh, now, Bill, you know how much I do, but over a phone. Now, really, that's kids' stuff.
Kids' stuff or not, it doesn't happen every day, and if you won't say it, then you can sing it.
Sing it?
Sure, like the Western Union boys used to do.
Bill, it's your birthday.
And who remembered it? Who was there on the dot at 12 midnight?
Happy birthday, darling.
Well, the reading could have been better, but you said it. Now, many happy returns of the day.
Many happy returns of the day.
I get a party, don't I?
Of course. Birthday and coming home, who'll I ask?
It's no secret. I know all about the party. Eve wrote me.
Eve? She did?
Sure, she hasn't missed a week since I left. But you know all about that. You probably tell her what to write. Anyway, I sent her a list of the people to ask, so check with her.
Yes, I will.
How is Eve, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I'll check with Eve. I love you, too. Good night, darling. I thought a lot about that phone call. In the morning when Bertie came in with my breakfast.
That's a silly question to ask me.
I don't think it's silly at all. All I said was, you don't like Eve, do you?
You want an argument or an answer?
I'd like an answer.
No.
Why not?
Now you want an argument.
She's loyal and efficient.
Like an agent with only one client.
She thinks only of me, doesn't she?
Well, let's say she thinks only about you anyway.
How do you mean that?
Well, I'll tell you how. Like she's studying you, like you was a book or a play or a set of blueprints. How you walk, talk, eat, think, sleep.
I'm sure that's very flattering, Bertie. And I'm also sure
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Eve.
I'm going downtown now, Miss Channing. Is there anything else you've thought of?
Well, there's that script to take back to the guild.
I've got it.
Those checks for the income tax man.
Right in this envelope.
It seems I can't think of a thing you haven't thought of.
That's my job, Miss Channing.
Eve, by any chance, did you place a call from me to Bill for midnight, California time?
Golly, I forgot to tell you.
Yes, dear. You forgot all about it.
Well, I was sure you'd want to, of course, being his birthday. And you've been so busy.
It was very thoughtful of you, Eve.
Mr. Sampson's birthday. I couldn't forget that. You'd never forgive me. As a matter of fact, I sent him a telegram myself.
Did you say anything, Bertie?
Who said something?
Well, don't.
Theodore Dreiser's much-discussed novel of the 20s, An American Tragedy, has been made into a distinguished screenplay brought up to date in time and settings by Paramount under the title A Place in the Sun. A superb cast, Montgomery Clift, Elizabeth Taylor, and Shelley Winters. And the critics seem to agree that all three give the best performances of their careers. The story, told with mounting suspense, concerns a poor boy, played by Montgomery Clift, who finds comfort in a lonely factory girl, Shelley Winters. But as he progresses to wealth and success, he falls in love with Elizabeth Taylor and aspires to the social set of which she is a part. His unwillingness to marry Shelley when she needs him involves him in the famous boating accident that leads to his downfall. A Place in the Sun definitely deserves a place on your list of films to see. The cast alone, Bill, is a triple threat.
And Elizabeth Taylor, as a wealthy society girl, wears such gorgeous clothes. For instance, Edith Head, Paramount's well-known designer, created a stunning, luxable costume for the important scene at the lake. It's white organdy with layers of organdy petticoats to give it that doll-waisted look so smart this season. It was luxed again and again and stayed just as lovely as new.
Shelley Winters' wardrobe looks extra drab by comparison.
Well, she plans to make up for it on her trip to Paris. She's counting on a shopping spree, collecting gorgeous handmade slips and nighties and negligees. And if I know Shelley, she took several boxes of Lux in her luggage to make sure her things get the safest possible care.
Scores of famous Hollywood screen stars say there's nothing like new Lux with color freshener. It's perfect for all kinds of lingerie. Silks, rayons, nylons, and fine cottons. Whites stay dazzling white as new. Delicate colors more brilliant than ever before.
No wonder makers of lingerie advise Lux 33-1.
Why don't you get a big box of new Lux tomorrow? Give your nice things that nice as new Lux look. Act 2 of All About Eve, starring Bette Davis as Margot, Ann Baxter as Eve, Reginald Gardner as Addison DeWitt, and Gary Merrill as Bill.
Bill's welcome home birthday party. A night to go down in history. Even before it started, I could smell disaster near. When I went down the stairs, I was surprised to find that Bill had already arrived.
Well, looks like I'm going to have a very fancy party.
I thought you were going to be late. How long have you been here?
No, just a few minutes. I ran into Eve. She wanted to know about Hollywood. She seemed so interested.
She's a girl of so many interests.
It's a pretty rare quality these days.
A girl of so many rare qualities.
And so she seems.
So you've pointed out so often. So many qualities so often. And so young and so fair.
I can't believe you're making this up. It sounds like something out of an old Clyde Fitch play.
Clyde Fitch, though you may not think so, was well before my time.
I've always denied the legend that you were in Our American Cousin the night Lincoln was shot.
I don't think that's funny.
Of course it's funny. This is all too laughable to be anything else. Whipping yourself into a jealous froth because I spent 10 minutes with a stage-struck kid.
20 minutes.
30 minutes, 40, what of it?
Stage-struck kid. She's a young lady of qualities. And I'll have you know I'm fed up with both the young lady and her qualities. Studying me as if I were a play or a blueprint. How I walk, talk, think, act, sleep. As it happens, there are particular aspects of my life to which I would like to maintain sole and exclusive rights and privileges.
For instance, what?
For instance, you.
Darling, this is my cue to take you in my arms and reassure you. But I'm not going to. I'm too mad.
Guilty?
Mad. Darling, there are certain characteristics for which you are famous, on stage and off. I love you for some of them and in spite of others. They're part of your equipment for getting along in what is laughingly called our environment. You have to keep your teeth sharp. All right. But I will not have you sharpen them on me or on Eve.
What about her teeth? What about her fangs?
She hasn't cut them yet, and you know it. Eve Harrington has never indicated anything to me but her adoration for you and her happiness at our being in love. And to intimate anything else doesn't spell jealousy to me. It spells a paranoid insecurity that you should be ashamed of.
Cut, print it. What happens in the next reel? Do I get dragged off screaming to the snake pit?
Excuse me, Miss Channing.
Oh. Yes, Eve.
The hors d'oeuvres are here. Is there anything else I can do?
Thank you, Eve. I'd like a martini. A very dry and very double.
Well, I've been looking for you, Margot. Carrion and I have to run along. It's been a real swell party.
Where's Karen? Upstairs, Lloyd?
Getting her coat, I think.
How's the new play coming along?
Footsteps on the ceiling? All right, I guess.
The girl, is she still 20?
20-ish. It's not important.
Don't you think it's about time it became important?
Margot, you haven't got any age.
Margot Channing is ageless. Spoken like a press agent. Lloyd, I'm not 20-ish. I'm not 30-ish. 3 months ago, I was 40 years old. 40. 4-0. That slipped out. I hadn't quite made up my mind to admit it. Now I suddenly feel as if I had taken all my clothes off.
Week after week to thousands of people, you're as young as you want.
As young as they want, you mean. And I'm not interested whether thousands of people think I'm 6 or 600.
Just one person, isn't that so? You've had another fight with Bill, right?
Bill's 32. He looks 32. He looked it 5 years ago, and he'll look it 20 years from now. I hate men. Don't worry, Lloyd. I'll play your play. I'll wear rompers and come in rolling a hoop if you like. Now get out of here. Go find your wife.
It's so nice of you to come upstairs with me, Eve.
I just wanted to be sure you'd find your coat, Mrs. Richards.
Tell me, Eve, how are things going? You happy?
There should be a new word for happiness. Being here with Miss Channing, she's been so wonderful, done so much for me.
Well, you've done your share too, Eve. You've worked wonders with Margot. Well, good night.
Mrs. Richards.
Oh, Karen.
Karen. Isn't it awful? I'm about to ask you for another favor. After all you've done already.
Oh, that's nonsense.
It's just that Miss Channing's affairs are in such good shape now, and I heard Mr. Fabian tell Miss Channing that her understudy was going to have a baby, and they'd have to replace her, so I...
You want to be Margot's new understudy?
I don't let myself think about it even, but I do know the part so well, and every bit of the staging. But suppose I had to go on one night, to an audience that came to see Margot Channing. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Margot just doesn't miss performances. If she can walk, crawl, or roll, she plays.
The show must go on.
No, dear. Margot must go on. As a matter of fact, I don't see why you shouldn't be her understudy.
Do you think she'd approve?
I think she'd cheer.
But Mr. Richards and Mr. Sampson...
They'll do as they're told.
Well, then, would you speak to Mr. Fabian about it? After all, he's the producer, and if he doesn't like me...
Stop worrying.
I seem to be forever thanking you for something, don't I? Good night, Karen.
Good night, dear. So Eve became Margot's understudy. Naturally, I assumed that Margot knew and approved. Then, one Friday afternoon, Margot went to the theater. Someone else was leaving the cast, and Margot had consented to help with an audition. A friend of Addison DeWitt's, a Miss Caswell, was trying out for the part.
Margot, how nice to see you.
Waiting for someone, Addison. I think you'd be in the theater, side of your protégée, lending her moral support.
Oh, but I did. The audition, however, is over.
But it can't be. I came here to read with Miss Caswell.
The audition was called for 2:30. It's now nearly 4.
Is it really? Who read with Miss Caswell? Bill?
No.
Lloyd?
No.
Well, it can't have been Max. Who?
Well, naturally enough, your understudy.
Well, I consider it highly unnatural to allow a girl in an advanced state of pregnancy.
I refer to your new understudy, Miss Eve Harrington.
Eve? My understudy?
Didn't you know?
Of course I knew.
It just slipped your mind.
How was Miss Caswell?
Frankly, I don't remember.
It just slipped your mind.
Completely. Nor can anyone else tell you how Miss Caswell read, or whether Miss Caswell read or rode a pogo stick.
Was she that bad?
Margot, as you know, I have lived in the theater as a Trappist monk lives in his faith. And once in a great while, I experienced that moment of revelation for which all true believers wait and pray. You were one, Eve Harrington is another.
I take it she read well.
It was something made of fire and music, brilliant, vivid, unforgettable.
How nice.
In time, she'll be what you are.
A mass of fire and music. That's me. An old kazoo with some sparklers. Tell me, was Bill swept away too? Or were you too full of revelation to notice?
Bill didn't say, but Lloyd was beside himself. He listened to his play as if it had been written by someone else. He said it sounded so fresh, so new, so full of meaning.
How nice for Lloyd, how nice for Eve, how nice for everyone.
Eve was incredibly modest. She insisted that Lloyd felt as he did only because she read his lines exactly as he'd written them.
The implication being that I have not been reading them as written?
To the best of my recollection, neither your name nor your performance entered the conversation. May I give you a lift somewhere?
No, I came here to help with an audition. I'll just run on in to see, so they'll know I did come after all. I must start wearing a watch. I never have, you know.
Margot, well, how are you, darling?
Terribly sorry I'm late, Max. Lunch was long and I couldn't find a cab. Well, shall we start? Where's Miss Caswell? Oh, hello, Bill. Hello, Lloyd. Oh, hello, Eve.
Hello, Miss Channing.
It's all over, Margot.
What's all over?
The audition. Eve read with Miss Caswell.
Eve? Oh, how enchanting. However did you get the idea of letting Eve read?
Well, she's your understudy.
Eve, my understudy. I had no idea.
Why, I thought you knew. She was put on over a week ago.
Miss Channing, I can't tell you how glad I am that you arrived so late.
Really, Eve? Why?
If you'd been here to begin with, I never would have dared to read. I couldn't have.
What a pity, all that fire and music going to waste.
What fire and music?
You wouldn't understand.
I was dreadful, Miss Channing, believe me.
Oh, I'm sure you underestimate yourself, Eve. You always do.
Oh, you'd have been proud of her, Margot. Eve was a revelation.
Oh, to you too, Lloyd.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, among other things, it must have been a revelation to have a 24-year-old character played by a 24-year-old actress. Also, it must have seemed so new and fresh to you, so exciting to have your lines read just as you wrote them.
Addison. You've seen Addison.
So full of meaning, fire, and music.
You've been talking to that fishwife.
In this case, apparently as trustworthy as the World Almanac.
You knew when you came in here that the audition was over, that Eve was your understudy, playing that childish little game of cat and mouse.
Not mouse, never mouse. If anything, rat.
This genius of yours for making a barroom brawl out of a perfectly innocent misunderstanding at most.
Perfectly innocent. Men have been hanged for less. I'm lied to, attacked behind my back, accused of reading your silly dialogue inaccurately, as if it were the holy gospel.
I never said it was.
When you listen as if someone else has written your play, whom do you have in mind? Arthur Miller, Sherwood, Beaumont, and Fletcher?
What makes you think either Miller or Sherwood would stand for the nonsense I take from you? You better stick to Beaumont and Fletcher. They've been dead for over 300 years.
All playwrights should be dead for 300 years.
That would solve none of their problems, because actresses never die. The stars never die and never change.
Oh, you may change this star any time you want for a new and fresh and exciting one, fully equipped with fire and music, any time you want, starting with tonight's performance.
I shall never understand the weird process by which a body with a voice fancies itself as a mind. Just when exactly does an actress decide they're her words she's saying and her thoughts she's expressing?
Usually at the point when she has to rewrite and rethink them to keep the audience from leaving the theater.
It's about time the piano realized it has not written the concerto.
And you, I take it, Bill, are the Paderewski who plays his concerto on me, the piano? Where is Princess Fire and Music?
Who?
The kid, Junior.
Gone.
I must have frightened her away.
I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes you frighten me.
Nothing but a body with a voice. No mind.
Oh, what a body. What a voice.
Oh.
Ah, now calm down. The gong rang, the fight's over.
I will not calm down.
Don't calm down.
You're being terribly tolerant, aren't you?
I'm trying terribly hard.
Well, you needn't be. I will not be tolerated, and I will not be plotted against.
Here we go.
Such nonsense. What do you all take me for? Little Nell from the country? She's been my understudy for over a week. Arrives here for an audition when everyone knows I will be here and gives a performance. Out of nowhere, gives a performance.
You've been all through that with Lloyd.
The playwright does not make the performance, and it doesn't just happen, and this one didn't. Full of fire and music and whatnot. Carefully rehearsed, I have no doubt. Full of those Bill Sampson touches.
I'm sick and tired of these paranoid outbursts. I didn't even know Eve Harrington was your understudy until 2:30 this afternoon.
Tell that to Dr. Freud, along with the rest of it.
No, I'll tell it to you. For the last time, I'll tell it to you. I love you. You're a beautiful and an intelligent woman.
A body with a voice.
And a great actress. You have every reason for happiness.
Except happiness.
Every reason. But due to some uncontrollable, unconscious drive, you permit the slightest action of a kid like...
kid?
Of a kid like Eve to turn you into an hysterical, screaming harpy. Now, once and for all, stop it.
Well, it's obvious you're not a woman.
I've been aware of that for some time.
Well, I am.
I'll say.
Don't be condescending.
Now, come on, Margot. Let's get out of here. I'll buy you a drink.
Well, I'll admit I may have seen better days, but I'm still not to be had for the price of a cocktail, like a salted peanut.
Margot, let's make peace.
Terms are too high. Unconditional surrender.
Just being happy? Just stopping all this nonsense about Eve and Eve and me?
No, it's not nonsense. I wish it were.
Margot, tell me what's behind all this.
I don't know, Bill. Just a feeling. I don't know.
I think you do know, but you won't or can't tell me. I said before it was going to be my last try, and I meant it. I just can't think of anything else to do. I wish I could. Goodbye, Margot.
Bill, where are you going? To find Eve?
That suddenly makes the whole thing believable.
Oh, Bill. Bill.
Frankly, Lloyd, I don't understand a word you're saying. You're too angry for coherence.
Not only was she 2 hours late, but then that childish, heavy-handed routine about not knowing Eve was her understudy.
Well, it's just possible that Margot didn't know.
Of course she knew. Addison told her. Just tell me one thing, Karen, just one thing. Somebody's got to stop Margot. All right, now who's going to do it? Who's going to give her that boot in the rear that she needs and deserves?
Going to be a very cozy weekend, dear.
What weekend? What are you talking about?
We're driving out to the country tomorrow night, just the four of us. Bill, Margot, you and I.
Well, we've spent weekends before with nobody talking. Just be sure to lock up all the blunt instruments.
Lloyd was right, of course. That boot Margot had coming to her. Heaven knows she deserved it. We'd all felt those size 5s of hers often enough. But how? How to do it? And then it came to me, my big idea. Only 2 people in the whole world would know. Also, the boot would land where it would do the most good for all concerned. After all, it was nothing more than a perfectly harmless joke, which Margot herself would be the first to enjoy, and no reason at all why she herself shouldn't be told about it in time. My big idea required a telephone call. Hello? Oh, this is Mrs. Richards. Will you please call Miss Harrington to the phone? Yes, Miss Eve Harrington.
Before we continue with Act 2 of All About Eve, I'd like to introduce a special guest, Miss Jean Mayberry, the charming daughter of the casting director at 20th Century Fox. I understand, Jean, that your career started with ice skating.
That's right. I joined an ice show troupe and traveled all over, even to Cuba.
A generation ago, ice skating in Cuba would have been as fantastic as an invasion from another planet.
But today, such a possibility isn't so fantastic. 20th Century Fox has made a picture about it.
The Day the Earth Stood Still, a very provocative picture. Michael Rennie, as a man from another planet, arrives to warn the Earth that they must maintain peace or be destroyed.
I was fascinated by the huge flying disc that carries him to Earth.
And Patricia Neal was fascinated by Michael. And both Michael and Hugh Marlowe found her fascinating, too.
Well, no wonder. She did look excitingly lovely in that simple wardrobe she wears in The Day the Earth Stood Still. Those magic white touches on her dress and white blouse are just as smart as can be.
You know, while she was making the picture, they were luxed again and again. New Lux with color freshener just worked miracles, keeping them looking white as new, luxing after luxing. Amazing New Lux, you know, keeps white silks and rayons whiter than ever before. And white cottons, from piquets to organdies, look dazzlingly white without bleaching. Colors stay unbelievably vivid and new-looking.
Oh, I'm a Lux fan from way back, Mr. Kennedy. I was born and raised in Hollywood, so I know how the screen stars love Lux. Patricia Neal says New Lux is even better than ever.
Thank you, Jean Mayberry. We were delighted to have you tonight. Women all over the country are excited about wonderful New Lux. Now they're using it for nicer everyday washables, as well as their loveliest dresses and blouses. It's so safe. The perfect way to give all washables that nicest new Lux look. We pause now for station identification. This is the CBS Radio Network. The curtain rises on Act 3 of All About Eve, starring Bette Davis as Margot, Ann Baxter as Eve, Reginald Gardner as Addison DeWitt, and Gary Merrill as Bill.
That was a cold weekend we spent in the country. Bill didn't come at all. Margot didn't know where he was and didn't care, she kept saying. Somehow we staggered through. Late Monday afternoon, Lloyd and I set out to drive Margot to the station, and my big idea went into operation. Its purpose was to make Margot miss her performance so that Eve would have to take her place. All I did was drain the gas tank of the car. My timing was perfect. Margot missed her train, and we sat there, the two of us, while Lloyd, cursing softly, went down the road in search of gasoline.
Cigarette, Karen?
No, thank you, dear.
I haven't been very pleasant this weekend.
Well, we've all been a little tense lately.
Come to think of it, I haven't been pleasant for weeks. For that, I'm truly sorry. More than any two people I know, I don't want you and Lloyd to be angry with me.
Well, how could we? You're Margot.
What is that, besides something spelled out in light bulbs, I mean? Besides something called a temperament, which consists mostly of swooping about on a broomstick and screaming at the top of my voice. Infants behave the way I do, you know. They'd get drunk if they knew how, when they can't have what they want, when they feel unwanted or insecure or unloved.
What about Bill? He's in love with you.
More than anything in this world, I love Bill, and I want Bill, and I want him to want me. But me, not Margot Channing. And if I can't tell them apart, how can he? And Karen, about Eve. I've acted pretty disgracefully toward her, too.
Well,
No. Don't fumble for excuses. Not here and now with my hair down. At best, let's say I've been oversensitive to the fact that she's so young, so feminine and so helpless. To so many things I want to be for Bill.
Margot, I want you to know how sorry I am about this.
About what?
Getting stuck like this. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
Oh, Karen, don't give it a thought. One of Destiny's merry pranks. After all, you didn't personally drain the gasoline tank.
What?
I said you didn't personally drain the gasoline tank.
Oh.
This is Addison DeWitt. It is now my turn to tell you all about Eve. That night, with Margot Channing marooned in the country, Eve Harrington took her place on the stage. Her performance was magnificent. But one thing puzzled me. Why was I invited to that particular performance, along with half a dozen other critics, a performance about which the management knew nothing until curtain time when Margot failed to appear? Afterwards, I went backstage. Her dressing room door was closed, but I had no trouble overhearing a rather interesting conversation. Eve and Bill Sampson.
So you can be very proud of yourself, Eve. That was a wonderful job you did tonight. I'll admit I was worried when Max called me. I had my doubts.
You shouldn't have had any doubts.
Well, your audition the other day was one scene. The woods are full of one-scene sensations. But you did it. With work and patience, you'll be a good actress, if that's what you want to be.
Is that what you want me to be?
Well, I'm talking about you and what you want.
So am I.
Well, what have I got to do with it?
Everything.
The names I've been called, but never Svengali. Good luck, Eve.
Don't go, Bill. Don't run away.
From what would I be running?
You're always after the truth, on stage. What about off?
I'm for it.
Then face it. Ever since that first night here in this theater.
When I told you what every young actress should know?
When you told me that whatever I became, it would be because of you.
Your makeup's a little heavy.
And for you.
You're quite a girl.
You think?
I'm in love with Margot. Hadn't you heard?
You hear all kinds of things.
I'm only human. Rumors to the contrary. And I'm as curious as the next man.
Find out.
One thing. What I go after, I want to go after. I don't want it to come after me. Just score it as an incomplete forward pass.
I waited a reasonable length of time after Bill left, and then I, too, had a chat with Eve Harrington. I wanted to write a column about Eve. There were many questions to ask.
It's so kind of you to stop by, Mr. DeWitt. I'm glad you like me tonight. But it's still Miss Channing's performance. I'm just the carbon copy you read when you can't find the original.
I've heard about your modesty, Miss Harrington, but I think the time has come for you to shed some of your humility. It's just as false not to blow your horn at all as to blow it too loudly.
I don't think I've done anything to sound off about. One pretty good performance by an understudy. It'll be forgotten tomorrow.
It needn't be.
Why not? I'm a nobody.
I am somebody.
You certainly are.
After you change, if you're not busy, we could have supper.
I'd love to. Or should I pretend I'm busy?
Well, let's have a minimum of pretending. I shall want to do a column about you.
I'm not even enough for a paragraph.
There's so much I want to know. I've heard your story in bits and pieces, your home in Wisconsin, your tragic marriage, your fanatical attachment to Margot. It started in San Francisco, didn't it?
Yes, that's right.
And that memorable night when Margot first dazzled you, what theater in San Francisco was that, Eve? Was it the Schubert?
Yes, the Schubert.
Ah, fine old theater, the Schubert, full of dignity and traditions. Tell me, what was your husband's name?
Eddie.
Eddie what?
Really, if I'm ever going to change, I'll only be a moment, Mr. DeWitt.
Where would you like to go, Eve? We must make this a special night.
You take charge.
Thank you. I believe I will. I learned a lot about Eve that night. After I brought her home, I went to my office to write my column. What I wrote pleased me exceedingly.
Stop saying you can't believe it, Karen. It's right here in print, isn't it? Listen to this. Miss Harrington had much to tell about the lamentable practice of permitting, shall we say, mature actresses to play roles requiring a youth and vigor of which they retain but a dim memory.
I still can't believe that
About
Eve...
the understandable reluctance on the part of our entrenched first ladies of the stage to encourage younger actresses. About Miss Harrington's own long, unsupported struggle for the opportunity.
But Eve couldn't have said anything like that.
What gets me is how all the papers in town just happened to catch that particular performance last night. The little witch must have sent out Indian runners. Well, she won't get away with it. Nor will Addison DeWitt and his poison pen. And don't try to tell me
I came as soon as I read that piece of filth.
Oh, Bill, thank goodness.
Oh, Bill.
Margot,
Bill.
I ran all the way. Bill's here, baby. Everything's all right now.
I guess at this point you and Margot might rather be alone.
Yeah, do you mind, Karen? Margot, baby. Thanks, Karen. We'll phone you later.
That very night, Eve and I were having a bit of supper in the cub room when they walked in. Margot, Bill, Lloyd, and Karen. They seemed unusually happy and gay.
In brief, our big news is simply this. Margot and I are going to get married.
Glory, hallelujah.
Well,
Margot, when? When are you going to do it?
Tomorrow we meet at City Hall at 10. And you, Margot, are going to be on time for once.
Yes, sir.
City Hall, that's for prize fighters and reporters.
It's only for the license. There's a 3-day wait for blood tests.
I'll marry you if it turns out you have no blood at all.
What are you going to wear?
Oh, something simple, a fur coat over a nightgown.
The point is, we want you two beside us as our nearest and dearest friends.
Which we are. Which we'll always be.
Excuse me, Mrs. Richards.
Oh, yes, Maynard.
This note, it's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Very indiscreet, Karen. Next time, tell your lover to blow smoke rings or tap a glass.
The world is full of love tonight, Lloyd. No woman is safe.
Well, this beats all world's records for running, jumping, or standing gall. Margot, here, read this.
Please forgive me for butting into what seems such a happy occasion, but it's most important that I speak with you. Please. And that's underlined. Meet me in the ladies' room. Eve.
I understand she's now the understudy in there.
Well, after all, maybe Eve just wants to apologize.
I have no possible interest in anything she'd have to say.
But what could she say? That's what fascinates me.
Go on, Karen, find out.
Karen, during all the years of our friendship, I have never let you go into the ladies' room alone. Now I must. I am busting to find out what's going on in that feverish little brain waiting in there.
Well, all right.
Thank you for coming, Karen. I just had to speak to you.
I don't know what you have to tell me, Eve, but I won't believe a word of it.
Why should you? It's about Mr. DeWitt's column.
Oh, are you going to tell me you didn't really say any of those things?
All I know is that, well, you find yourself trying to say what you mean. But somehow the words change. They become his words. And suddenly you're not saying what you mean, but what he means. I just wanted you to know the responsibility is mine. And the disgrace.
Oh, now, let's not get over-dramatic.
You really have a low opinion of me, haven't you? You'll be glad to know I've been told off in no uncertain terms all over town. Miss Channing should be happy to hear that.
Now, Eve, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
After all, you still have a powerful friend left in Addison DeWitt.
He's not my friend. You are my friends. I wish I'd never met him. I'll never get over this. Never.
Oh, yes, you will. You're very young and very talented, and believe it or not, if there's anything I can do...
There is something.
Yes. I think I know.
Something most important you can do.
Lloyd's new play. You want to play the lead. You want me to tell Lloyd I think you should play Cora.
If you told him to, he'd give me the part. He said he would.
Don't you know that part was written for Margot?
It might have been 15 years ago. It's my part now. You've got to tell Lloyd it's for me.
I don't think anything in the world would make me say that.
Addison wants me to play it.
Over my dead body.
That won't be necessary, Karen.
Eve.
Addison knows how Margot happened to miss that performance last night. And how I happened to know she'd miss it in time to call him and notify every paper in town. Oh, you better sit down, Karen. You look a bit wobbly. If I play Cora, Addison will never tell what happened, in or out of print. A simple exchange of favors. I'm so happy I can do something for you at long last. Your friendship with Margot, your deep, close friendship. What would happen to it, do you think, if she knew the cheap trick you'd played on her for my benefit? No. It'd be so much easier for everyone concerned if I were to play Cora. So much better theater, too.
You do all that just for a part in a play.
I'd do much more for a part that good. Excuse me, Karen. Addison's waiting.
Care to look at a menu, Eve? But you can't be very hungry after all that humble pie.
Oh, nothing of the kind. Karen and I had a nice talk.
Including a casual reference to the part of Cora and your hopes of playing it.
I discussed it very openly.
And Karen mentioned, of course, that Margot expects to play the part.
Oddly enough, she didn't say a word about Margot. Just that she'll be happy to do what she can to see that I play the part.
And just like that, huh?
Just like that.
You know, Eve, sometimes I think you keep things from me.
I don't think that's funny.
Wasn't meant to be.
I confide in you and rely on you more than anyone I've ever known. To say a thing like that now, without any reason, when I need you more than ever.
I hope you mean what you say. I intend to hold you to it. We have a great deal in common, it seems to me.
Well, what happened, Karen?
Oh, nothing much. She apologized.
With tears.
With tears.
Very classy stuff. Lots of technique. Groom,
Hmm?
may I have a wedding present?
What would you like? Texas?
I want everybody to shut up about Eve. Just shut up about Eve. That's all I want. Never have I been so happy. So happy and so forgiving. I forgive Eve. Do you know why I forgive Eve? She left good behind, the four of us here together. It's Eve's fault. I forgive her. And Bill, especially Bill. She did that too.
You know, she probably means well after all.
She is a louse.
Never try to outguess Margot.
Correct. Which brings me to you, Lloyd. Lloyd, promise not to be angry with me.
Well, that depends.
I'd better just come right out and say it. I don't want to play Cora.
You... what?
Now, wait a minute, Karen. You've always been so touchy about his plays. It isn't the part. It's a great part and a fine play. But not for me anymore. Not for a four-square, upright, downright, forthright married lady.
What's your being married got to do with it?
Oh, it means I finally got a life to live. I don't have to play parts I'm too old for just because I've got nothing to do with my nights. Oh, Lloyd, I know you've made plans. Oh, please understand. Please.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Everything's so funny. Everything.
In due time, they were wed, Margot and Bill. Also in due time, rehearsals started for the new play, starring Eve Harrington. Occasionally, I dropped by the theater, not only to admire Eve, but to be amused at the increasing tension developing because of Eve between those two old friends, Lloyd the writer and Bill the director. Something was in the air. The play was now ready for its out-of-town opening in New Haven. That afternoon, I saw Eve at her hotel.
Isn't it strange, Edison? I thought I'd be panic-stricken. Want to run away or something. Instead, I can't wait for tonight to come. To come and go.
Are you sure of tonight?
Aren't you?
Frankly, yes.
It'll bring me everything I've ever wanted. The end of an old road, the beginning of a new one.
All paved with diamonds and gold?
You know me better than that.
And paved with what, then?
Stars. What time is it?
Almost 4.
Oh, good. Plenty of time for a nice long nap.
You could sleep now, couldn't you?
Why not?
The mark of a true killer. Sleep tight, rest easy, and come out fighting.
Why did you call me a killer?
Did I say killer? I meant champion. I get my boxing terms mixed.
Oh, by the way, there'll be a party here tonight. You'll come, won't you? We're having everyone up after the performance.
We are?
Lloyd and I.
I find it odd that Karen isn't here for the opening, don't you? She's always been so fanatically devoted to Lloyd.
Addison, a few moments ago, I said this would be a night to remember. I didn't mean just the theater.
What else?
Lloyd. He's going to leave Karen. We're going to be married.
So that's it. Still just the theater after all.
It's nothing of the kind. Lloyd loves me.
I know nothing of Lloyd and his loves. I leave those to Louisa May Alcott, but I know you.
I'm in love with Lloyd. Oh, Addison, won't it be just perfect? There's no telling how far we can go. He'll write great plays for me. I'll make them great. You're the only one I've told, the only one who knows, except Lloyd and me.
And Karen?
She doesn't know.
She knows enough not to be here.
But not all of it. Not that Lloyd and I are going to be married. Well, say something. Anything. Congratulations. Skoll. Good work, Eve.
What do you take me for? Is it possible, even conceivable, that you've confused me with that gang of backward children you've played tricks on? That you've the same contempt for me you have for them?
I'm sure you mean something by that, Addison. I don't know what.
I'm nobody's fool, Eve. Least of all yours.
I never intended you to be.
Yes, you did, and you still do.
I still don't know what you're getting at.
You know it as well as I do. That Lloyd may leave Karen, but he will not leave her for you.
What do you mean by that?
I have not come to New Haven to see the play, discuss your dreams, or climb the ivy walls of Eli Yale. I have come here to tell you that you will not marry Lloyd Richards, or anyone else for that matter, because I will not permit it.
Will not permit it? That sounds medieval, something out of an old melodrama.
So does the history of the world for the past 20 years. Frankly, I had hoped that somehow you would have known, that you'd have taken it for granted that you and I...
You? And I?
Now remember, as long as you live, never to laugh at me. At anything or anybody else, but never at me. Now to begin with, your name is not Eve Harrington, It's Gertrude Schlesinski.
Get out.
It's true that you worked in a brewery, but life among the malt and hops was apparently not as dull as you pictured it. In fact, it got less and less dull until your boss's wife had your boss followed by detectives.
She never proved anything, not a thing.
But the $500 you were paid to get out of town brought you straight to New York, didn't it?
She was a liar. She was a liar.
There was no Eddie, no pilot. You've never been married. That was not only a lie, but it was an insult to dead heroes and to women who loved them. San Francisco has no Schubert Theater. You've never been to San Francisco. That was a stupid lie and not worthy of you.
I had to meet Margot. I had to say something. Be somebody. Make her like me.
But she did like you. She helped you and trusted you. You paid her back by trying to take Bill away.
That's not true.
After you failed with Bill, you used my name and my column to blackmail Karen into getting you the part of Cora, and you lied to me about it.
No.
Sweetie, I had lunch with Karen not 3 hours ago. As always with women, she told me more than she learned. That I should want you at all suddenly strikes me as the height of improbability, but that in itself is probably the reason. You're an improbable person, Eve, and so am I. We have that in common. Also, an inability to love, insatiable ambition, and talent. We deserve each other. Are you listening to me?
Yes, Addison.
And you realize and you agree how completely you belong to me?
Yes, Addison.
Then take your nap. And good luck for tonight.
I won't go on tonight. I couldn't, not possibly. I couldn't go on.
You'll give the performance of your life.
I won't. I can't.
But of course she did. And ever since, her triumph has endured. That is why she's here tonight, here at the Sarah Siddons Society. Eve is now on the dais, so gracious and modest, telling the honored members and distinguished guests that the award belongs not to her, but to those who made it possible, Margot and Karen, Bill and Lloyd. Let's listen in.
For without their confidence in me, their kindness and friendship and faith, this night could never have been. How can I ever repay them? Although I'm going to Hollywood next week, do not think for a moment that I'm leaving you. My heart is here in the theater. I'll be back to claim it, and soon. That is, if you want me back.
She's coming toward me now, to our table. It'll take a while, all those photographers, and then, of course, she'll have to pause for a moment at their table. Margot's and Bill's, Lloyd's and Karen.
Congratulations, Eve.
Thank you, Karen.
Nice speech, Eve. But I wouldn't worry too much about your heart. That little statue they gave you. You can always put it where your heart ought to be.
Oh, Mr. DeWitt.
Why, Miss Caswell. How nice to see you again.
Isn't she wonderful, Mr. DeWitt?
There's no one like her, Miss Caswell. No one in the world. Tell me, Miss Caswell, do you want someday to have an award like that of your own?
Oh, more than anything.
Then you must ask Miss Harrington how to get one. Miss Harrington knows all about it.
We hope you enjoyed our show as much as our stars enjoyed doing it for you. Of course, you know what a reputation screen stars have for beautiful clothes. Well, you can give your washables the very same care the stars insist on for their own gorgeous things. It's New Lux with Color Freshener, the most wonderful improvement ever made in a wonderful product. Don't take my word for it. Try it yourself, and you'll agree you've never seen anything like the magic it works on colors. It actually keeps white things white as new, makes colors sparkle like jewels, and keeps your prints sharp and brilliantly clear. No other soap, no other type of suds is safer for your nice things. Your washable silks, rayons, nylons, and fine cottons. Once you've tried New Lux with Color Freshener, you'll never again put up with anything else. Get a big box of New Lux with Color Freshener tomorrow. Use it for all your washables. You'll be thrilled with their nice-as-new Lux look. And here they are, an outstanding cast to take a bow for outstanding performances. Bette Davis, Ann Baxter, Reginald Gardner, and Gary Merrill. Ann, how nice to have you back again. We haven't seen you here since the arrival of little Katrina.
You know how I love appearing on the Lux Radio Theater.
Love appearing indeed. Quite a way to get some more Lux Flakes, Anne.
Betty, when you have a new baby, you need all the Lux you can get.
Watch this girl remember her as Eve. She'll want all our Lux Flakes in a minute.
Now, girls, the play is over. There's plenty in the wings for all.
Lux Flakes really are a must in our house, even before Katrina.
All this talk of young children. Why didn't anyone ask me to be a godfather?
You think you're quite the type? After listening to you for the last hour, I thought you relished little children as part of your diet.
Well, don't be silly. I just finished a picture of 20th Century Fox starring Clifton Webb called Elopement, in which I played a godfather. Now I'm at RKO in Androcles on the Lion.
Typecasting again.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
From the Sears Radio Theater. Tonight's story is a comedy with Andy Griffith as your host. Here's a preview.
Here you'll meet right before your very ears the outstanding persons about whom all the world is excited. Persons you would die to have in your very own home. Persons who have made their marks in the world. Persons whom you envy so much you could scream.
The Sears Radio Theater will begin after this message from your local station.
This is Andy Griffith. A short while back, when I was standing right here in this exact spot, I introduced one of my favorite talents to you, and then I sat right down over there. The seat was empty at the time, and I listened right along with the rest of you and had myself a thoroughly good time. So did you, it appears.
Hello, anybody. Here's Morgan. Thank you. And welcome to our new invention, a television program without the annoying picture tube. This show is done in black and white sound. And you don't have to watch that rotten little kid say,
"Ring around the collar."
And if you've been following the series, you know that we run a clean shop. Hardly any racism. We just offend majorities. No violence, very little sex. Oh, I suppose there's some sex, but your kid can listen. If you can get him to hold still. Anyway, your kid knows more about sex than I do. He probably learned it from watching the news. Remember that case a while back where a wife said her husband raped her? And after the trial, they said they'd go back and try it again. And then they are getting a divorce. Well, the kids learned. Then he probably watched Welcome Back Illiterate, where he learned how to talk dirty to a school teacher. You may have noticed that when I say your child, I say he. Well, we're not SEXIST either. It's just that there's a missing pronoun in English. We need a single word that means both he and she.
Which causes me to say, welcome back, Henry Morgan.
Sears Radio Theater, a new adventure in radio listening. 5 nights of exceptional entertainment every week, brought to you in Elliott Lewis' production of the Sears Radio Theater. Tonight, here's Morgan again. Henry Morgan, that is. The Sears Radio Theater is brought to you by Sears, Roebuck and Company. Sears, where America shops for value.
Do you suffer from headaches? Does the inside of your head sound like this? Or does it sound like this? Well, a new scientific breakthrough can remove your headache in a matter of seconds. Yes, in seconds, your annoying, aching headache will be gone. Scientists in long white coats holding test tubes while standing in very complicated laboratories full of glass things and electric stuff have come up with ache out. Ache out takes the ache out of your head in seconds. Don't listen to the makers of Restolox. I've seen their advertising, and I'm here to tell you that Restolox is bunk. The good stuff is ache out. And for laughs, you ought to compare ache out with that punk merchandise Ristabad. Ristabad stinks. It don't do nothing. It's rotten. Ooh, Ristabad. Listen, just listen to this man. A man who tried Ristabad. What do you say about Ristabad, sir? And here's a man who tried ache out. What did you think, sir?
Oh, boy, it was...
And there you have it, friends. Other brands are... While ache out is... Ache out. And next, friends, straight from the New Guinea Book of Records, may we introduce the man who ate 23 lemon meringue pies in 42 minutes from Grosse Pointe, Michigan, Mr. Fats Olson. Welcome to the program, Fats. I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you a lesson in manners. I just meant that I hadn't heard what you said.
No, I didn't say nothing.
I know. That's what I meant. At any rate, you seem to hold the world's record for eating lemon meringue pies. By the way, are you sure you hold the record?
What do you mean?
Well, it just occurred to me that somewhere in the world, someone may have eaten more than you, but didn't do anything about it.
What do you mean?
I simply mean that someone somewhere may have beaten your record, but never got in touch with the New Guinea people. In other words, it's like the Miss America contest. Did it ever occur to you there might be a much better Miss America somewhere, but she just didn't enter the contest? It's possible, you know.
I like it the way it is.
You like it the way it is?
Yeah, the whole thing. I like the bathing suit part best. The rest of it all...
Well, you wouldn't want Miss America to be just somebody who looks good in a bathing suit, would you?
The rest of it is just...
Don't you want the girl to have talent?
I got all the talent you need. It's right here in the book. Plenty of talent.
Well, yes, you certainly have a talent for eating lemon meringue pies. I was wondering, could you have eaten more if they'd been, say, custard pies, cherry pies, blueberry pies?
Oh, that's stupid, you know.
Oh, is it?
You're stupid. Every one of them pies, it's a different contest. Like custard pies is a fellow in Australia named Goonie, Elvis Goonie. Now, I got the lemon meringue. Next, I take on Goonie for the custard.
How will you go about it?
Oh, boy. Are you something else? Something else. All right, I'll explain it to you. What you do is... you start off slow. Like the first day, maybe I'll eat 3-4 custard pies before breakfast. Later, maybe 5 or 6.
You mean for lunch?
No. After breakfast.
Good Lord. What will you eat for breakfast?
You think I'm going to say custard pies, right?
Well, no.
Well, that's what I eat. Maybe 5 or 6 for breakfast.
I don't think we should go on with this.
For an afternoon snack, maybe I'll eat 5 or 6 more. Then...
Thank you very much.
Maybe I'll eat half a dozen before dinner. You know what?
I don't want to know.
You know what I eat for dinner? You know what I eat for dinner?
I don't want to know.
Lamb chops.
Thank you.
And 5 custard pies.
For being our guest, Mr. Fats Olson. Our next guest was to have been the man who became governor of Massachusetts by promising to reduce taxes by $500 million. Unfortunately, the voters are now demanding twice that much to have their heads examined. Therefore, or good night for the New Guinea Book of Records. The Senate of the United States is made up of our most talented and capable citizens. Men who are elected to their high office because they're the most intelligent, the most gifted leaders in America. A great part of the work of the Senate is done in committees. Now, many people have wondered about what goes on in those committees. We take you now to the Senate office building in our nation's capital. To be specific, we're now in room 403, where a committee meeting is taking place among 4 of our distinguished senators: Bolivar, Makepeace, Moon, and Yakamaca. The chairman is calling the meeting to order.
This here meeting will come to order. This is the Select Special Subcommittee of the Permanent Standing Committee for the Investigation of Illegitimate, Communistic, and Illegal Conspiracies. I hate conspiracies, I really do. All right, then, let's get going. You all got the papers in front of you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. I've been on a pack of committees, and we'll start the way you always do. Shuffle them papers. Good. We've done that real good. Now, is there any questions?
How about reading the minutes of the last meeting?
Yeah, here.
What do you mean, here?
Well, I've been on committees before. I know what to do. When somebody says something, you think he's right, you say, here. Leastways, I always does.
Oh, that's right. My distinguished colleague from the great state of Bastamassa has got the right of it. And may I add, Senator, that in my humble opinion, you do a great job.
Oh, thank you, Senator. And may I say that in my humble opinion, you are an A-OK Chairman Crackerjack.
Oh, thanks to you, Senator. Thank you. Now, where were we?
Well, I already said here, so it ain't my turn.
I realize that, Senator, and I thank you.
And I thank you.
How about the minutes?
Fine. Any objections? Carried, 100%. Now, who's got the minutes?
The secretary's supposed to read the minutes.
Well, this being the first meeting of the subcommittee, Senator, we don't seem to have a secretary. It's in the appropriation, though, I know that.
How much is in the appropriation? Anybody got the figures on that?
I believe the figure's 35. Yeah. The appropriation for the great work of this special committee is 35.
Is that millions or billions?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know the details. I can, of course, put my staff to work on it, and I'm sure we can have the facts for you by the end of the week. But I do know that the front number is 35. Well, that ought to be enough so we can hire a secretary. I mean, here we are having a real meeting right here and now, and there's minutes going on. We should have somebody take them down. Like in a court where somebody sits at one of those little machines. It's like a typewriter, but isn't. You know what I mean?
Say, gentlemen, that gives me a wonderful idea. You know who's our great secretary? My very own wife, that's who. And she is great on minutes. What say I get her? Any objections? No? Carried. I'll just phone and see do she want the job. Hello, honey. It's me. No. It's me, Fruitcake. That's her name for me, Fruitcake. Quite a story behind it. Oh, yeah, sweetheart, yeah. Well, what I was calling about, yeah, I know. Oh, I'm sorry. All over the floor, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, what I was calling about, as long as you're on the phone anyway, is I'm running this here important committee, see, and we need a secretary for the minutes and all. Just a minute. What's it pay, she says?
I have no idea. I don't know really what
it pays around 40,000, sweetheart. Well, 50,000. $60 then. You will? Well, that's wonderful, sweetheart. Room 403. Okay. Bye, sweetheart. She'll do her. She can give us every other Thursday from 3 till past. Well, heck, that's all it takes per minute, doesn't it?
Well, I think so.
Well, praise be, that's settled. Sure helps when you know the committee business the way I do.
Hey, Mr. Chairman.
The chair recognizes the distinguished senator from the great state of Sassafras.
Yeah, well, now that things are really moving right along, I think that further investigation is necessary. And in order to do my part, I propose that I do a month's research in Paris, France.
I feel, Mr. Chairman, that what my distinguished colleague has just said is more than reasonable. Except that I personally would prefer to start in Hong Kong, someplace like that.
Good thinking. That's good thinking. I just think my wife's wrong.
You got it. And I'll just wait for y'all in the good old U.S. Virgin Islands. Carried. And I'll get the wife started on the minutes and all. Well, gentlemen, if there's no further business, then I'll entertain a motion that this meeting be adjourned.
Well, I make a motion that this meeting of the Special Subcommittee of the Permanent Standing Committee for the Investigation of Illegitimate, Communistic, and Illegal Conspiracies gathered here to investigate the conspiracy behind the murder of that great president, Abraham Lincoln, be adjourned.
Carried.
Sears Radio Theater will return after this message from your local station.
Henry Morgan again with a question. Friends, are your teeth dull and dingy? Would you like your teeth to shine like the Egyptian sun? Use genuine King Tut Tut paste. If you use King Tut Tut paste on your genuine King Tut Tut brush, your teeth will glitter for 3,000 years. This Tut paste is made to a secret formula known only to the ancients. Everybody knows that when a mummy's dug up after 3,000 years, it looks just fine. That's because the whole body was rubbed all over with King Tut Tut paste. This is the same Tut paste that is used by the president of the King Tut Tut Paste Company. It has a wonderful flavor, too. Tastes like dates. King Tut is the first paste on the market that doesn't fight cavities. We've had enough of violence. King Tut negotiates. So remember, for that 3,000-year smile, use what the pharaohs used. Wonderful date-flavored King Tut Tut paste at all drugstores and tombs.
The Ready for Prime Time players bring you Fantasy Pond. Fantasy Pond, as you know, is that wonderful resort to which people go in order to get whatever it is they left home for. The resort is run by two charming men, Mickey Monty, a handsome, suave bachelor from Bolivia, the other, a sex-crazed dwarf with a cockamamie accent. We take you now to Fantasy Pond.
Merry, I see another boatload of fantasy-laden folks is approaching.
Yes, perhaps there will be a big curvy blonde lady on board the ship. As you know, I always dance with big curvy blonde ladies. I don't like to do it, but it gets laughs.
I see they're letting down the gangplank. What a pity you're so short that you didn't see it. Let me help you to your feet. Oh, my. It must have hit you right on top of the head. You're 2 inches shorter.
This calls for legal action.
Tut, tut. Here come 2 lovely guests. Good evening. I am Mickey Monty, part owner of Fantasy Pond. This is Merrill. He owns the smaller part of the
How do you do?
How do you do? Merrill, I must go. Will you do the honors?
Certainly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you around the pond. Here on this resort, we have some noisy birds and some noisy animals and some quiet flowers. You see?
Oh, it's nice
Oh,
and
how
quiet,
nice. Lovely,
yes.
Now, may I introduce myself? I'm Cy, and I'm here to win a great deal of money. This is my friend, Miss Brzezinski.
Brzezinski? How do you spell that?
The same way everybody else does.
Of course. Oh, I see that you are a big, blonde, curvy lady.
Yes, I guess I am from your point of view.
Oh, was I pointing? I'm sorry.
And don't ask me to dance. Say, just how tall or short are you?
Well, I was 4 feet before the gangplank hit me. Now I'm only 3 feet 10 inches.
Say, that's very interesting. I happen to be a lawyer, and I think I see a way to make a big pile of money. For both of us, of course.
Of course.
I'll sue for $1 million. An inch.
Oh, boy.
Of course, the first inch is mine. Now, to start, you give me $10,000.
$10,000? What for?
That's my retainer.
Retainer? What does that mean?
It means that no matter what happens, I retain the $10,000.
You know something? It was better listening to the flowers.
Sorry. Anyway, here we are at the casino. Do you like to gamble, Mr.
Garfunkel. Simon and Garfunkel.
Your middle name is And?
Oh, you've heard of me.
I think so. And you, lady, I know it's Brzezinski.
Well, it isn't. He was just kidding you. My family name is Marie.
Oh, this is very nice, Marie. And what is your first name?
Donnie And.
It would be interesting if you married this gentleman. Your name, I mean.
Yes, it would be Donnie and Marie, Simon and Garfunkel. If I kept my maiden name, too, of course. But it would be better to be Donnie and Simon and Garfunkel simply by killing off Marie.
That's a good idea. My partner approaches. Tell you all.
Ah, there, Mr. Garfunkel. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, how do you do, Miss Simon?
No, he's Simon. I'm Donnie And.
Donnie and Garfunkel, I see.
No, we're not married.
Then Donnie and is your Christian name.
And Garfunkel is his Jewish name.
That's very interesting. I've known a few Finkles, but this is my first Funkel.
Well, Finkel, Funkel, I want to gamble. What's the limit here?
Oh, that depends on your credit rating. But I think you'll find the credit manager a pushover.
Okay, who's the credit manager?
I am. Have you any credit cards?
Oh, sure. Let's see. Here's one, American Local.
You mean American Express, of course.
No, American Local. It's good in a lot of stores in North Dakota. And here's one for China, the Orient Express card. And here's one for the National Bank of Palestine. This one's for Mother's Gas.
Mother's Gas?
My mother runs a gas station back home.
Well, your credit is certainly good with us. Feel free to play at any dollar limit table.
Thank you. Come on, Donnie. Let's go into the casino.
Just in time to make your bets on these roulette tables, sir and madame.
Say, is this game honest?
Oh, yes, sir. This casino is run by the government.
Fine.
And the government is run by Joe Bandana family of Chicago. We don't fool around.
Good. Well, we'll take $20 in chips, and here, Don, you play these 10, and I'll just put $1 each on 3, 6, and 9.
I'll put $1 on red.
And the wheel spin and come up. 21 red.
Oh, good. I win. Let it ride.
I'll just play 3, 6, and 9 again. They're my lucky numbers.
And the winner is 30 red.
Isn't that nice? I'll just let the $4 ride.
No, that's silly. Take $2 out. Play it intelligently. Here, I'll take 3, 6, and 9 again.
And the winning number is 14 red.
$8. How lovely. I'll play those.
Oh, you're being an idiot. You don't know what you're doing.
Here's the winner, 12 red.
Now I have 16. Wonderful. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'll just put these $8 on black. Red has had it.
I'll just let these ride.
And the number is 32 red.
Can you believe it? I have $32. What do you got? Oh, you bet black, didn't you?
Who asked you? Did anybody ask you? I didn't hear anybody ask you.
I think I'll just bet my $32 on number 2.
Give me 20. Here, I'm betting red.
And the winner is number 2 black.
Oh, I get $1,120. Isn't that sweet?
What do you mean, sweet? It's just dumb, stupid luck, that's all. By the way, we're partners, you know. I gave you that $10.
Oh, yes, you're right, dear. I could never have done it without you. What's fair is fair. Here's your $10 back.
I'll kill.
No, folks. We don't want a scene here, do we?
I'll give you a scene, you golf ball-headed little weasel. Come out from behind there and fight like half a man. Here, I'll get on my knees. We'll fight even. Go ahead. Put up your tiny fists. Look, I'll put one hand behind my back and fight you with 2 fingers.
I thought you wanted to be my lawyer.
Later, I'll be your lawyer. First, I'm going to kill you.
Now, is there some little problem here?
Yeah, there's a little problem, and I'm going to eliminate it. Say goodbye to short stuff.
No, I'm sure this can all be adjusted. Tell me, how much did Mr. Funkel lose? 20,000? 25?
10.
10,000? Well...
$10.
$10. Mr. Funkel, would you mind stepping outside for just a moment? Just follow me. Now, Mr. Funkel, you have lost $10. Allow me to make an adjustment.
What are you doing with that gun?
I hope you don't mind. I'm going to kill you.
Gee, boss, you killed him. Was it for the $10?
No, my friend. After all, this is Fantasy Fund. I like acting out my own fantasies, too, you know. I did it for pleasure. This is Henry Morgan back in the theater. I'm sure you know that now, after many years, lawyers have agreed that it pays to advertise.
Friends, are you about to sue somebody? Now is the perfect time to bring a lawsuit. You know perfectly well that somebody is bothering you. Maybe it's your neighbor, or the gas company, or your wife. The thing to do is sue. Friends, thousands of sufferers just like you have sued and won. It's a lot easier than you think. And Greenspan, Fardell, Boysenberry, and McNiff are here to help. No matter what the problem, Greenspan, Fardell, Boysenberry, and McNair sue like lightning. And you don't have to come to us. Merely pick up your phone and call the toll-free number, and in no time at all, one of our well-dressed lawyers wearing a necktie will call at your home. Or send for our free booklet, which describes thousands of things you can sue for that you never even thought of. Now, friends, just to show you how we work, and to attract some new clients, all this week, we are featuring an all-purpose divorce for $4. But you must hurry.
You always sue the one you love, and the one you love sues you. As long as skies are blue above, you can always sue. Greenspan, Fardell, Boysenberry too, and McNair, of course. We are the place to handle your case, especially divorce.
Presenting our distinguished feature, Persons Magazine. Here you'll meet right before your very ears the outstanding persons about whom all the world is excited. Persons you would die to have in your very own home. Persons who have made their marks in the world. Persons whom you envy so much you could scream. In fact, we're so overcome that they have consented to appear in this program. We're all sick and nervous. I'm about to introduce the first famous, glamorous person. My hands are shaking. Ladies and gentlemen, our first person this week, that gorgeous model who appears in the advertising for the famous French perfume Channel 44, Darlene Esterhazy. Darlene, this is really a thrill. Tell me, how did you become an internationally famous beauty?
Well, Mr. Nigel, first I want to say that Channel 44, the world's most exotical odor, also makes a few other items which I'm sure you'll agree.
Why, of course, we can.
Channel 44 is also the maker of the world-famous Channel 44 body dust powder for the body you love to touch, even when you're doing it yourself. Also, the famous Channel 44 grease inhibitor. The Channel 44 moisturizer, which keeps in the precious moisture and screens out the harmful dry. The Channel 44 bath time unguent.
Well, now, I'm quite
the
sure.
Channel 44 gentle blush cheek enhancifier. The pre-dawn emollient for those who are obliged to rise in the wee hours. Or for those who aren't home yet. The Channel 44 wrinkle remover for those who would be smooth of brow and of elbow. Channel 44.
Now, Miss Esterhazy, we were
famous sunset applique for those who anticipate a gay evening on the town, and also, lest we forget, the Channel 44 baby bottom cotton swabs for skin one would caress with one's lips.
Is that it?
Well, that's what they wrote down.
Now we can proceed with the interview.
Oh, I forgot to look at the other side of the paper. It says, at your favorite beauty counter, drugstore, specialty shop.
Thank you very much, Darlene.
Supermarket, notion supplier.
Esterhazy. And now, Persons Magazine takes great pleasure in presenting that remarkable disco drummer and lead singer of the #1 group in the country today, the Iron Jackass. Here is Sid Abominable. Mr. Abominable, it's nice to have you with us. By the way, is Abominable your real name?
Nah.
Well, may I ask what your real name is?
Suit yourself.
All right, what is it?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought...
Disgusting.
Well, I am sorry. I didn't...
That's my real name. Disgusting.
Oh.
I'm part Italian on my father's side.
I see. That's a kind of a translation.
Scotch-Irish on my mother's side.
Oh, you...
I got some Croatian blood in me, too. Little of this, little of that.
And you put this and that together, and you get...
My father's part French.
Uh-huh.
So the reason I wasn't here last week is I was picked up by the fuzz in a motel in Buskirk for nothing. Nothing. I was framed. The fuzz said I had $40,000 worth of junk. What a lie. Lies.
You mean you didn't have $40,000 worth of junk on you?
I had 80,000. Them crummy cops stole half of it.
Well, now, that's a pretty serious accusation. We could be in trouble. Would you like to reconsider?
I needed that 80,000. It was going to put my little kid through college.
Well, it doesn't cost $80,000 to put a kid through college.
I'm talking about 5 years from now.
I see. And what does little disgusting want to be when he grows up? A drummer like you?
Abominable. I made the name famous. Why should a kid grow up disgusting when he can be abominable?
Oh, I was thinking that maybe you'd want to use your wife's name. What was it, by the way? I mean, before you married her.
Mary. Same as now. Mary.
No, I meant...
Mary Filthy. She's part Latvian.
Well, I want to thank you, Sid Abominable, for being with us today. It was a pleasure indeed.
She's part Bolivian also.
And now, Persons Magazine is proud to present one of the most glamorous women of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jackie Oy. Welcome, Jackie Oy. We're all just dying to hear about your latest goings-on. Where were you last night, for instance?
Last night? Oh, dear. Well, the evening started with a little dinner given by the Maharaja of Bombay.
Bombay? I didn't know they had a Maharaja.
Not now, then.
Oh. When was then?
Before. All the poor thing has left is a little old bunch of rubies and emeralds in a tin mine.
A tin mine?
Or tin mines. You know, more than 9.
He has an Irish accent?
Yes. Dinner was very nice. We had stuffed Brussels sprouts.
Good Lord, how do you stuff a Brussels sprout?
He has 2 chefs. One holds the Brussels sprout.
While the other does the stuffing. I see. And what did you do after dinner?
We took pornographs of everybody.
Pornographs?
With an instant pornographic camera. In color. And sound, of course.
We can skip the details.
Why? I have a pornographic memory.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I think you mean photographic.
Is that dirty?
Well, no.
Then I have a pornographic.
Who was your date for the evening?
My next to the last husband.
What about your present husband?
Same fella.
Oh, wait a minute now. You mean the man you're married to now is on the way out? Well, hey, that's a scoop. Who's the next one, Jackie?
You mean the last one?
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure. The Maharaja has asked me, but I'm not sure.
Why is that?
Well, I might want him for the next one, but I'm not sure that I'd want him for the last one.
Well, he does have that Irish brogue.
See, that's what I'm not sure about. Either he's Irish on his mother's side, or...
Or what?
Or he's working for the CIA. I'll let you know.
Thank you, and good night, Jackie Oy. The weather forecast. The barometer will be falling. See? And Morgan will be on the same corner in front of the cigar store very soon at this same time. Hey, hey.
Radio Theater has been brought to you by Sears, Roebuck and Company, where our policy is satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Sears, where America shops for value. Here's Morgan Again was written by and starred Henry Morgan, produced and directed by Fletcher Markle. Your host was Andy Griffith. Members of the company were Elvia Allman, Bill Baldwin, Dawes Butler, Mary Jane Croft, Virginia Gregg, Elliott Lewis, Shepard Mencken, and Frank Nelson. The music for Sears Radio Theater was composed and conducted by Nelson Riddle. This is Art Gilmore speaking. Associate Director of Sears Radio Theater is Ken McManus. Sound effects were created by Bud Tollefson. Joanne Thompson is production supervisor. And the recording engineers are Joe Wachter and Hal MacDonald. The Elliott Lewis production of Sears Radio Theater is a presentation of...
From Hollywood, California, the Lux Radio Theater presents Claudette Colbert and Fred MacMurray in Alice Adams with Walter Connolly. Lux presents Hollywood. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first of the 1938 programs in your Lux Radio Theater. I say your Lux Radio Theater because it is your loyalty to our products, to Lux Toilet Soap and Lux Flakes, that makes these productions possible. We want you to know that we sincerely appreciate your enthusiastic support. Tonight, we bring you Claudette Colbert, Fred MacMurray, Walter Connolly, Ann Shoemaker, and Benny Baker in Alice Adams. We also bring you, as special guest, George Harrell, most famous photographer of Hollywood stars. Our music is directed by Louis Silvers. And now, here's our producer, Hollywood's internationally known director. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille. Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. The praises of Claudette Colbert have been sung in many ways and by many tongues. But for sheer enthusiasm, nothing I've seen or heard approaches the verbal acrobatics of a foreign critic, printed in a newspaper in Manchuria. The article reached me last week. It's a review written in English of Cleopatra, the last film in which I directed Miss Colbert, and the temptation to read a portion of it is more than I can resist. Our Oriental commentator writes as follows, quote, "All that Cleopatra possesses is lavishness not only, but also it contains some fine acting, especially in part of grammarous, flagrant, and competent Claudette Colbert, who makes the role as Cleopatra every inch an L. Eyeing from artistic points, this is just to get the passing mark to boots. There is no space to hear repetition in these columns that the content of Cleopatra is too popular to insist it. You, the fans, certainly be struck all of a bump if you see the DeMille for sets of several thrilling scenes and of dancing by the Egyptian girls who swing and swirl, revolving through grand marble halls and on the sumptuous barge to the swish of gully slaves." Unquote. Tonight, Claudette Colbert comes to you without the swish of gully slaves. But I'm certain that her performance in the title role of Alice Adams will, to borrow a phrase, strike you all of a bump, whatever that may mean. We hear Fred MacMurray in the role of Arthur Russell, which he played in the screen version. A couple of weeks ago, Fred made the first personal appearance in his motion picture career. It occurred in San Francisco in connection with the opening of his new picture, True Confession. It was a triumphant event, quite a contrast to Fred's last appearance 8 years ago in that same theater. Then, as a member of the California Collegians, his performance consisted of impersonating a seal in a vaudeville act. Today, the man who barked for a fish ranks among Paramount's most popular stars. As Virgil Adams, we are proud to present Mr. Walter Connolly, long distinguished on the legitimate stage as well as in films. His presence here is all the more interesting in that Mr. Connolly is the first prominent performer to have been cast in that much-talked-of film, Gone with the Wind. Also from the original cast of Alice Adams is Ann Shoemaker, resuming the part of Mrs. Adams, while Benny Baker of Paramount Studios plays Walter. Our play is taken from the RKO film, based on the Pulitzer Prize novel by one of America's most beloved authors, Booth Tarkington. RKO Studios will shortly release what promises to be one of the outstanding pictures of the new year, Bringing Up Baby, starring Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. And now, the Lux Radio Theater opens its season for 1938, presenting Claudette Colbert and Fred MacMurray in Alice Adams with Walter Connolly. Bedroom of a small house in New England. In the bed, propped up by pillows, is Virgil Adams. He's a worn, gray-haired man with wistful eyes and an ordinarily friendly smile. But the smile's not in evidence at the moment, for he's gazing distastefully at a bowl of soup on a tray. His wife enters with a saucer of soda crackers.
Is there anything else you want, Virgil? Why, Virgil, you're not eating your soup.
I don't want it.
Oh, but you must eat it. Well, you got to get your strength back, you know. Let me fix your pillows, dear. You got to get good and strong so as you can get around and find some really good business to get into.
So that's it. Hinting at that again.
Oh, I'm not doing any hinting, Virgil. But, of course, when you get well, you mustn't go back to that old hole again.
Old hole, is it? Now, let me tell you that Lamb's is the best wholesale drug company in the state.
Well, I don't care what it is. It's just an old hole as far as you're concerned. And if you don't owe it to me to look for something different, at least owe it to your children.
Mother?
Yes, I'm coming. You look at your daughter, going to a big party tonight, and she's got to wear a dress that's 2 years old. Well, how do you expect her to get anywhere?
Mother.
All right. You just remember what I said, Virgil.
I'd like to know how I could forget it. You've been saying that for...
Oh,
Mother.
what?
For heaven's sake, Mother, can't you wait until Father's up and around before you start to nag him?
I don't nag him. Besides, I think, Alice, that I ought to know by this time how to handle your father.
Yes, but, Mother...
Well, then you handle him if you're so good at it. Go on in and see what you can do.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh, hello, Alice.
How are you?
Come in. Oh, all right.
Oh, poor Daddy. Every time he's better, someone talks him into getting mad, and he has a relapse. It's a shame.
Well, it's kind of funny for a man who's been in business with Lamb and Company as long as I have to hear it called an old hole. That's what your mother calls it. Why, it's a mighty pleasant place to work.
Yes, but, Father, it's just that Mother feels that they don't appreciate you there.
Well, they've heisted my salary every 2 years all the time I've worked for them. And they took your brother Walter right on as soon as I asked them last year. And old Mr. Lamb has been wonderful to me, holding my job open while I've been sick all this time. Don't you think that looks as if they thought something of me?
Of course they do.
It's just that it's kind of funny. When you think you've done fairly well, and the men at the office seem to think so, too, it's kind of funny to have some folks think you're mostly a failure.
You're not a failure, Father. You're not. I'm going to talk to Mother.
No, you'd better not. I didn't mean to start anything.
Don't worry, you didn't. Mother?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh. Can I help you set the table?
If you want.
Mother, don't you think we're both a little selfish trying to make Father go out and look for something better? Now, after all, we've got enough.
Enough? I suppose you have a limousine to take you to the dance tonight. And I suppose you've only to call the florist and order up some orchids.
Oh, no, not orchids, Mother. I like violets much better. I picked a whole bouquet in the park, the first of the season.
I suppose you picked yourself a new dress, too.
My organdy dress looks like you with those flounces you put on it.
What's Mildred Palmer going to wear tonight?
Oh, I don't know. Her Maze Georgette, probably. Yes, the one she brought from Paris.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, there's your brother.
Mother, are you sure he's going to take me to the dance tonight?
Why, of course. Why shouldn't he?
Oh, you know, Walter, he may have one of his mysterious dates downtown.
Don't you worry, Alice. You just leave him to me. I'll go speak to him. Hello, Walter.
Hello, isn't supper ready?
Now, Walter, there's no hurry.
Yes, for me, I got a date.
Oh, I'm so glad you remembered Mildred Palmer's dance, dear.
What?
I've laid out your clothes for you.
Listen, I told you a week ago I wasn't going to that old dance.
Oh, but, Walter...
Don't Walter me. I'm no society snake. I'm just as liable to go to that Palmer dance as I am to eat a couple of barrels of broken glass.
Oh, but, Walter, you've
Let
got
Alice get somebody else to take her. She ought to be able to get one man, I should think. She tries hard enough.
Oh, be quiet, dear. She'll hear you.
Oh, I
Now,
haven't
listen,
got any time to argue. I'll grab a bite to eat down.
You can't do this, Walter. You can't. Now, it's more than I can bear to see her disappointed when she's planned it for days. Why, she spent hours in Bellevue Park this afternoon gathering violets to wear because, well, she can't afford to buy a decent bouquet like the other girls. And now you act this way.
Oh, blub. All right, I guess I'll have to go.
Oh, that's a good boy, darling. You'll never be sorry.
That's what you think. Let me know when dinner's ready, will you?
Oh, Alice. It's all right, dear.
Is it?
Why, what's the matter?
Nothing.
But, dear, it's all right. Walter'll be glad to take you.
Yes, he sounded like it.
Hey, you want to go to that dance or don't you?
Coming.
Well, come on. What are you doing up there? Admiring yourself in the mirror?
Just a minute. What did you say, Mr. Jones? Oh, well, just 2 dances. That's all you may have, and that's all for you, too, Mr. Roberts. What? Oh, you naughty boys. Why don't you dance with the other girls?
Oh, you naughty, naughty boy.
Walter.
Why didn't you get one of those make-believe guys you're always talking to take you tonight instead of dragging me?
Ah, you know you just love to escort your little sister. How do I look?
Just about the same. Come on, let's... Well, what's it going to be this time?
What do you mean?
Well, do we dance again, sit it out again, or walk around the garden again?
I'm sorry if you're not enjoying it, Walter.
Well, I'll bet you are.
Of course I am.
Don't give me that. If I wasn't here, you'd be pasted right over there against the wall. The only one who said a word to you all night was the doorman.
Walter, please. Walter, you say the funniest thing.
Oh, cut it out. Nobody's watching you.
Look, there's Mildred Palmer.
So I said, well, if you must dance, try to step on your own feet.
Hello, Mildred.
Oh, hello.
I just love your party, Mildred.
Thank you. Well, anyway, when he came back, there was no use trying to...
Boy, she was certainly glad to see you here.
I guess she was busy.
Yeah. Look, I want to grab a smoke. Can't you flag one of those other guys to take you on for the next?
You can't leave me yet, Walter. You just can't.
Well, I can't stand here either. My feet are sprouting roots. See you later.
Walter! Walter! Oh, please, Walter.
Good evening, Alice.
Hello, Mrs. Dresser.
Are you looking for someone?
Yes, my my escort. May I sit down here, Mrs. Dresser?
Why, yes, but why aren't you dancing?
Oh, I have been. I just got a chance to catch my breath. Oh, who's that?
Who?
That tall young man over there. I've never seen him around before. I thought I knew all the handsome young men.
That one is Arthur Russell.
Russell? I don't believe...
He's Mildred Palmer's cousin. A distant one, I believe.
Cousin? Well, that's funny. Mildred's my intimate friend, and she never even mentioned him.
That is funny, because they're engaged to be married.
Oh.
Or almost engaged, anyway.
Oh.
Oh, Alice. Alice.
Yes, Mildred.
Come along, Arthur. Alice, this is Mr. Russell. He wants to ask you for this dance.
What? Oh, I mean...
Are you interested?
Well, yes. Oh, yes, I believe I am.
Excuse us, please. You're not a very talkative young lady, are you?
Usually, yes.
And then why not now?
Oh, when anyone dances as well as you do, conversation is scarcely necessary, is it?
That depends on who's talking.
Oh, now, really, Mr. Russell, you can't mean me. I guess that's all.
Well, I wish we could dance this next together, but I guess we're both all booked up. Where's your next? Do you see him anywhere?
What, my next? Oh, yes, my next. Yes. Well, as a matter of fact, I promised to sit out this next one with my aunt.
Oh, I'll take you to her. Where is she?
No, don't bother, please. But you could do something.
Anything.
Will you see if you can find my brother Walter for me? He may be in the smoking room, if it isn't too much trouble.
No, certainly not. I'll bring him back with me.
Thank you very much.
Mildred? What, Alice? Where's Arthur? You haven't haven't lost him to that little wallflower, have you? Hardly. She did look pathetic sitting there alone. I really felt sorry for her.
Oh, Miss Adams, I found him.
Oh, thank you. Walter, where have you been? Thank you so much, Mr. Russell.
Not at all. It was a pleasure, Miss Adams. Thank you for the dance.
Don't ever do that again, understand?
Do what, Walter?
Send somebody to find me. He found me all right, shooting dice with the boys in the cloakroom.
Walter, did he see you?
Unless he was blind.
Oh, Walter. Oh, Walter.
Well, what?
Nothing. I want to go home. Good morning, Father. Father.
Huh? Oh, hello, Alice.
What were you thinking about?
Oh, just planning. Planning what to do when I'm able to go to work again.
Well, what are you talking about? You're going back to your old place at Lamb's, of course.
I heard you crying last night after the party.
Oh, that was nothing. Just nerves, Daddy.
Never mind, Alice. I know what was the matter.
The only matter was I had a silly fit. It did me good, too.
How's that?
Because I've decided to do something about it.
I guess it's my place to do something about it. Your mother's right, Alice. You ought to have as much as any of these girls you go with.
Oh, darling, you're sweet. But what I've been thinking, well, I mean, I ought to be something besides just a kind of nobody. I ought to...
What, darling?
Well, there's one thing I'd like to do. I'm sure I could do it, too.
What's that?
I want to go on the stage. I know I could act. What's the matter?
Well, I was just reminded of your Aunt Flora and your mother when they were young. They always used to spat about which one would make the best actresses. Sometimes I had to go out in the hall to laugh.
Oh, really?
But then I expect 90% of the women are sure they'd make mighty fine actresses if they ever got the chance.
Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Why, what's the matter, Alice?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I've got to go downtown now. Now, you just stop worrying, darling. You're going back to Lamb's, and everything's going to be all right. You'll see.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
You say you want to be a secretary, huh?
Yes, I haven't had any experience, but I could learn.
Well, we're just an agency, but if anything turns up, I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you. Why, Mr. Russell.
This is a coincidence. I've been hoping I'd meet you. Are you thinking of getting a job?
What? Oh, heavens, no. No, I've got to hire a new secretary for my father. He's been quite ill, the poor man. But now that he's better and going back to business, he'll need a second girl.
Oh. May I take you someplace?
Well, I was going home.
Well, that's fine. I'll take you home. You know, I've been thinking about you ever since Mildred's dance.
Goodness, I think I know what you've been thinking.
Are you a mind reader?
You've been thinking that I'm the sister of a professional gambler, I'm afraid.
Then your brother told you, huh? Very original, I thought, his amusing himself with the cloakroom attendants.
Yes, that's it. Walter is original. He's a very odd boy. I was afraid you'd misunderstand. He tells wonderful darky stories, and he'll do anything to get them to talk to him. We think he'll probably write about them someday. He's rather literary.
Are you?
I'm just me.
You know, you are different.
From whom?
Are you at your mind reading again?
Yes.
You know, I thought you were this sort of girl the very first moment I saw you.
What sort of girl? Didn't Mildred tell you what sort of girl I am when she asked you to dance with me?
Oh, she didn't ask you to dance with me. That was my idea.
Oh, But who did she tell you I was?
She just said you were a Miss Adams.
A Miss Adams? Oh, I see. Well, it certainly is unfortunate that I am so different from Mildred.
Why unfortunate?
Because she's perfect. Why, she's perfectly perfect. Oh, yes, we all fairly adore her. She's like some big, noble, cold statue, way above the rest of us. And she hardly ever does anything mean or treacherous. Yet of all the girls I know, I believe she's played the fewest really petty tricks.
You say Mildred's perfect, but that she does do some petty tricks?
Oh, men are so funny. Of course, girls all do mean things sometimes. My own career is just one long brazen smirch of them.
Not really. What, for instance?
Oh, the very worst kind. Most people bore me, particularly the men in this town, and I show it. It's made me a terribly unpopular character. For instance, at the average party, I'd a lot rather find a clever old woman and talk to her than dance with 9/10 of these non-entities.
Oh, but you dance as if you liked it. Well, you dance better than any other girl at the party.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Russell. Well, I ought to dance well when I think of my dancing teachers. All sorts of fancy instructors. I suppose that's what daughters have fathers for, though, isn't it? To throw money away on them.
Did you take it up seriously?
No, I've never had that particular mania. Oh, but you ought to have seen me when I had stage fever. You know, every girl has a time in her life she's positive she's divinely talented as an actress. Yes, I used to play Juliet all alone in my room. Daddy used to make such fun of me. Oh, thank heaven I was only 15. I was all over it by the next year. Well, here's our house.
Oh.
It's a queer little place, isn't it? But my father's so attached to it, the family have about given up hope of getting him to build a real house farther out. He doesn't mind our being extravagant about anything else, but he won't let us alter one single thing about his precious little old house. Well, adieu.
Couldn't I come in for a little while?
Oh, no, not now. You can come.
When?
Almost any time. You can come in the evening if you like.
Soon?
As soon as you like.
Thank you. I'll make it very soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, dear.
In a moment, we will go on with the second act of Alice Adams, starring Claudette Colbert and Fred MacMurray with Walter Connolly. But now, in this brief intermission, we would like you to listen in with us on a home in Beverly Hills, where a wedding is underway. Jane, a popular debutante, is going to be married, and her bridesmaids are gathered together waiting to start to the church.
Oh, I hope I catch the prettiest part of the season.
Who do you think will be next? I wonder how Bob is bearing up.
Well, it was a good race while it lasted. It certainly was close. And I must say that rival of hers put up a good fight.
Didn't he, though? You couldn't tell from where I sat who was winning. I didn't know it was Jane until I saw her picture in the announcement in the morning paper.
Well, I knew all along it would be Jane. Myra's a lamb, but cosmetic skin, well, that never struck a romantic chord in any man's heart.
You're right. Myra just couldn't compete with Jane's lovely skin. A knockout complexion like hers gets the men every time.
The little bridesmaid is right. Lovely skin wins out every time. What a pity some women don't realize it, especially when it's so easy to keep complexions clear and smooth with Lux toilet soap. Its active lather removes dust and dirt, stale rouge, and powder thoroughly. It's when pores become choked that those tiny blemishes and enlarged pores appear. Cosmetic skin develops. 9 out of 10 screen stars use Lux toilet soap to protect their complexions. And now, Mr. DeMille sets the scene for the next act of our play.
Alice Adams, starring Claudette Colbert and Fred MacMurray with Walter Connolly, continues. Three weeks have gone by. To Alice's amazement, Arthur Russell has paid her several visits, and basking in the sun of his attention, the little wallflower is beginning to blossom. He's expected again this evening. In the living room of the shabby little house, Mrs. Adams is off once more on her favorite topic.
It's money, that's all. If you could dress like the other girls dress and Arthur Russell could see you then, well, there's no telling what might happen. I've tried to make your father understand that, but...
Mother, what could Father do at his age?
Well, he could do what I've been wanting him to do for 20 years. Now, he's forbidden me to speak of it, Alice, but you may as well know. Your father has a secret formula for making the best glue in the world.
The best what?
Glue. For sticking things together. He and another man invented it years ago when your father first went to work at Lamb's. The other man's dead now, and that formula belongs to your father. At least it belongs to him as much as anybody else.
Well, even if it does, what good is it? Can he sell it?
No. But he could start up a factory and make the glue and sell that.
Oh, nonsense, Mother. Why, it would take more money than Father ever saw to start a factory.
Well, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it wouldn't. And I'm going to speak to him just the same. I'm not asking anything of you that you can't do.
Now, just a minute. What are you driving at?
You know what I'm driving at. That glue formula.
So that's it. Dang, dang, dang.
You wouldn't care if your child dried up into a miserable old maid. Why, she's still young. She has a chance for happiness. If only she had a father who had gumption enough to be a man.
Be a dirty dog, you mean?
That glue formula belongs to you as much as it does to anybody.
It belongs to J.A. Lamb. He paid us all the time we were working on it. It'd be like stealing, and you know it.
And what's he stolen from you? 20 years ago, he promised to do something with that formula. To take you into partnership with him, and has he done it? Has he?
You've broken your word never to speak to that of me again.
Oh, what do I care for my word? Do you suppose I'll let my word keep me from struggling for a little happiness for my children? Well, I'll struggle for that till I die. Your daughter's sitting out there on the porch right now with a young man who's just asked her to go to Henrietta's party with him.
How do you know?
I heard him. And you know what she said? She said no, because she had to stay close to home because you were sick. But what she meant was, I can't go because I haven't been invited, because I haven't any clothes, because we're poor.
Mother, Daddy, for heaven's sake, what's the matter?
Alice, can you get her out of here?
Oh, Daddy, please. Mother.
Wait. Alice, come here. She says you have a mean life. Is that right?
Why, no, Father.
Do you hear a lie?
Look at me, Alice. Things like this Henrietta Lamb party now. Is that so hard to bear?
No, Father.
You hear her? She's lying. She's afraid to hurt you.
All right. I'll open the glue factory. If it takes every penny we have, I'll open it. But heaven help us if it doesn't pay, that's all. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out of here.
Shall we sit this one out, Alice?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, it was so nice of you to bring me here. I think public dances are so much more interesting than those stodgy private affairs, don't you?
Of course they are. What are you thinking of?
I don't know. I think I was being sort of sadly happy just then.
Sadly happy?
Don't you know? Only children can be just happily happy. I think when we get older, our happiest moments are like this one. It's like that music. Oh, so sweet, but so sad.
But what makes it sad for you?
I don't know. Perhaps it's a kind of useless foreboding I seem to have pretty often. I'm afraid I'll miss these summer evenings with you when they're over.
Do they have to be over?
Oh, everything's over sometime, isn't it?
Why should they be?
Oh, good heavens. There's a laconic eloquence. Almost a proposal in a single word.
What? Well, I didn't,
Oh, never mind. I shan't hold you to it. No, something will interfere. Somebody will, I mean. People talk about one another fearfully in this town.
Oh, no.
And they don't stop at the truth. They make up things. Yes, they really do.
Well, what difference does it all make?
It's just that I'd rather they didn't make up things about me to you.
I'd know they weren't true.
Oh, but you must be careful not to mix up the girl you might hear somebody talking about with the me I honestly try to make you see. If you do, all this will be spoiled. It's so easy to spoil anything that's pleasant.
We won't let that happen.
Wouldn't it be pleasant if two people could just keep themselves to themselves? I mean, if they could manage to be friends without people talking about them.
Well, we've done pretty well about that so far. And if you want our summer evenings to be over, you'll have to drive me away yourself.
Nobody else could?
No.
Well, I won't.
Oh, Alice.
Oh, you kissed me.
I couldn't help it. Did you mind?
Oh, no. Well, I mean... Well, no.
Going out with Mr. Russell again tonight?
Mm-hmm. As soon as I finish the dishes.
Oh, that's nice. Do you know, Alice, I think it's time your father and I showed some interest in Mr. Russell. Why, I actually don't believe he's ever been inside the house.
No, he hasn't. We've always sat out on the porch. It's so much nicer.
Well, I was thinking we could hardly put off asking him to dinner or something much longer.
Oh, Mother, must we?
Well, don't you see? It looks so queer not to do something. It looks so kind of poverty-stricken.
Very well. I'll ask him if you think I've got to.
We can get that colored girl in, Melina Burns, and she can serve for us. And You can get flowers for the table and put some in the living room, and we'll have a nice dinner. Something real stylish.
Oh, please, Mother, can't we just wait for a while?
But, Alice, why should we? Unless you don't want Mr. Russell to meet your father and mother.
Oh, no. No, it isn't that, only...
Oh, what's the use? Well, Alice, what do you mean?
I don't know. He's so honestly what he is. Just simple and good and intelligent. I feel like a tricky mess beside him. I don't see why he likes me. Sometimes I'm afraid he wouldn't if he really knew me.
Darling, he'd just worship you. I know he would.
Oh, Mother, you're sweet.
Well, sit down, Arthur. You're certainly a stranger around here these days.
I'm sorry, Mildred. I've been pretty busy.
You'll stay for dinner, Arthur?
Well, I'd like to, Aunt Madge, but I have a dinner engagement already.
Oh, I see.
Oh, what's the difference? Look, Arthur, I've just been making up a list of guests for my garden party. I wonder if I ought to invite Alice Adams.
Huh?
You remember her? You danced with her. Here.
Oh, yes.
A rather too conspicuous young woman, the Adams girl.
I wonder if what they're saying about her father is true. I imagine it must be.
What is it?
Oh, nothing much. Just that I heard that this Virgil Adams had stolen some kind of glue formula from Mr. Lamb.
Stolen it?
Yes. It's quite upset Mr. Lamb, too. Mr. Adams has been his clerk for over 25 years. And Mr. Lamb has been carrying him and his son Walter along, even though they've been dead weight to the firm.
And then, to show his gratitude, Mr. Adams walked off with the glue formula. Oh, well, I suppose you have to expect those things from people like the Adams.
I don't think I'll ask her, Mother.
I wouldn't if I were you. A pushing sort of girl, a very pushing little person. Oh, but I'm afraid all this is rather boring to Arthur.
What? Oh, I beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something.
Melina?
Yes, Miss Adams?
Melina, as soon as the doorbell rings, you answer it. Now, that'll be Mr. Russell. You take his hat and show him in the living room.
Yes,
And then you go right out in the kitchen and you bring in the hors d'oeuvres.
The what, Miss Adams?
The hors d'oeuvres.
Yes,
And, Melina, you remember to have the...
Mother!
Oh, my goodness. Yes, dear? Coming, dear. What's the matter?
Mother, it's almost 7. He'll be here soon.
Well, I know, dear, but everything's ready.
And, Mother, for heaven's sake, will you ask Melina to take the chewing gum out of her mouth before she serves?
Yes, dear. I'll tell her about it right now.
Alice, will you fix this collar for me? I never could get into a boiled shirt.
Oh, Daddy, it's all wilted already.
Well, I can't help it. It's hot tonight.
Now, stand still.
Hey, what's that smell? Is it fashionable to have cabbage for company dinner?
That isn't cabbage. It's Brussels sprouts.
What are they?
Oh, there's the bell. Melina! Melina! Now, where is she? What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like someone...
Mother! Mother! Oh, dear. Mother!
Oh, it's all right, dear. Everything's all right.
What was that noise?
Well, Melina fell down the cellar step.
Oh.
But she's all right, dear.
I'll answer it myself.
No, dear, no. I'll go down. Now, you hurry down, Virgil.
All right. Give me a chance.
Well.
Good evening.
Oh, do come right in, Mr. Russell. I'm Mrs. Adams, and I'm so glad to receive you informally this way in our own little home.
Thank you.
I'm afraid you'll think it's almost too informal, my coming to the door, but unfortunately our maid just had a little accident.
Oh.
Sit down, Mr. Russell.
Thank you.
It's been quite warm today, hasn't it?
Why, yes, but...
The only person I know who doesn't mind the heat the way other people do is Alice, but then she's so amiable, she never minds anything. It's just her character. Mm-hmm. I think character's the most important thing in the world, after all, don't you, Mr. Russell?
Yes, Mrs. Adams. Mm-hmm.
Why, here's Alice now.
Mother, do you suppose... Oh, Mr. Russell, how do you do?
Hello, Alice.
Oh, how terrible of me to be so late coming down. Oh, come in, Father. This is my father, Mr. Russell.
How do you do, Mr. Adams?
Oh, how are you? Well, I guess dinner's more than ready. We'd better go sit down.
No, not yet, Virgil.
Huh? What's that?
Oh, It's Melina. She had a little accident before. Come in, Melina.
Does anybody want some of these here things?
What's these? Sandwiches? Before dinner?
Do have some of these hors d'oeuvres, Mr. Russell.
Thank you.
Father, you'll have some?
All right, I'll try anything once.
Oh, Father. Oh. It's too bad we can't offer you what ought to go with this, Mr. Russell, but we never have any liquor in the house. Father's a teetotaler. Father, what's the matter?
Supper's ready. Come and get it.
Oh, dinner. Come along, Mr. Russell.
Thank you.
I hope you won't hate us for making you dine with us in such fearful weather. Oh, I'm nearly dying of the heat myself, so you have a fellow sufferer if that pleases you. Will you sit there, Mr. Russell?
Thank you.
Where's Walter?
Oh, poor Walter. He's probably been delayed at the office. Really, Father, you shouldn't permit him to work so hard, particularly in weather like this. But that boy's so ambitious, I suppose you simply can't stop him.
Who, Walter?
Why, yes.
You mean our Walter? I never thought that...
Oh, do have some bread, Mr. Russell.
Thank you.
Melina, will you please take this soup away? It's much too warm for soup this evening. I'm really surprised you even thought of it.
Yes'm, I was too, but Miss Adams...
Well, you can take mine, too, please.
Yes'm.
How unfortunate we didn't have something iced and jellied instead. I'm afraid we let the servants do too much as they like, Mother. Perhaps we should get new ones. Servants are such a problem for us, Mr. Russell.
Is that so?
Does you want some of this, Miss Adams?
Oh, thank you, Melina.
Does you want some, Miss Adams?
What is it?
Brussels sprouts, dear.
Oh, so these are Brussels sprouts, eh? Well, they certainly smell up the house.
Oh, my. Oh, it is warm, isn't it? Oh, what a funny thing weather is. Now, yesterday it was cool. The angels had started in charge of it, I guess. But today, oh, dear. Will you have some more coffee, Mr. Russell?
Thank you.
Say, what's happened to the ice cream, Alice? It's all soupy.
Oh, you know, Father simply must have a heavy meal in the evening. He works so hard in his terrible old factory. Oh, terrible new factory, I should say. And he needs lots of food to keep his strength up. I don't see why businessmen can't leave most of the detail to their secretaries.
Secretaries, Alice? You know, I may be needing one of them soon. Never thought I'd one day be having one of my own. Sort of gives a man a feeling of importance, don't it?
Won't you have some more coffee, Mr. Russell?
I just had some, thank you.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hey, Pop, what the...
Why, it's Walter. Come in. You remember Mr. Russell?
Oh, I said...
Come here, Pop. I gotta speak to you. Pardon me. I guess my boy wants to see me. Pardon me, Mr. Russell.
Oh, now, what was all that, I wonder?
Oh, Walter's such a funny boy. He's so abrupt and unexpected. But, of course, you know that about him, Mr. Russell. I suppose all talented people are a bit peculiar. It's part of their charm, really.
Tell you, Pop, I just gotta have that dough. Now, don't say you got to. I tell you, I ain't got it.
Perhaps I'd better go and see if Walter's had his dinner. You'll excuse me, won't you?
Certainly.
Well, we seem to be left alone. Shall we go out on the porch?
If you want.
Please sit down.
Thank you.
Oh, dear, cheer up. Your fearful duty's almost done. You can run home as soon as you want to.
What?
That's what you're dying to do.
Oh, not at all.
You're upset about something.
No, not at all.
What's the matter, little boy? Tell Alice.
Nothing's the matter. Of course, one is rather affected by such weather as this. It may make one a little more quiet than usual.
Maybe it's this ugly little house. Maybe it's the furniture or Mother's vases that upset you. Or was it Mother herself or Father?
Nothing upset me.
You say that because you're too kind or too conscientious or too embarrassed or anyhow too something to tell me. I wonder if they haven't done it after all.
I don't understand.
I wonder who has been talking about me to you after all. Isn't that it?
Well, not at all.
Oh, please don't say not at all again. You're not good at deceiving.
I'm not deceiving.
No, never mind. Do you remember saying that nothing anybody else could do would ever keep you from coming here? That if you left me, it would be because I drove you away myself.
Yes, it was true.
But I haven't driven you away. And you've gone.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, do you know, I have the strangest feeling. I feel as if I'm going to be with you only about 5 minutes more in all the rest of my life.
Why, no. Of course I'm coming to see you often.
No. I've never had a feeling like this before. It's just so, that's all. You're never coming here again. Why, it's finished, isn't it? Why, it's all over, isn't it? Yes.
Alice, I'm afraid you're awfully tired and nervous. I really ought to be going.
Yes, of course you ought. There's nothing else for you to do. When anything's spoiled, people can't do anything else but run away from it. Goodbye.
Well, at least we'll only say good night.
Oh, Walter, you don't mean it. You can't. Now, there's no use wailing about it. I couldn't help it, I tell you. Oh, Walter.
Don't look so startled, Mr. Russell. We have lots of little arguments in this house. It all comes under the heading of a happy family life.
Alice, listen.
Oh, please go, please. Don't make it any worse than it is. You know what I am. You know that everything I've said and everything I've done has been a lie. I'm just nothing, a nobody. I don't blame you for running away. I don't blame you.
We pause for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
In this intermission, before raising the curtain on the third act of Alice Adams, we hear from George Hurrell. Every picture studio has its own staff of portrait photographers, but when they want really exceptional portraits, they call in Hurrell. They've come to him in the past few weeks alone, from MGM, Paramount, Warner Brothers, 20th Century Fox, and Selznick International. In Hollywood, they say that Hurrell is to a portrait camera what Rembrandt was to paint and canvas. Suppose, Mr. Hurrell, someone like the Alice Adams of our play walks into your studio for a sitting. A girl who's a wallflower. What can you do to help such a girl?
Well, Mr. DeMille, let's forget the camera for a moment and get into a little elementary psychology. The difference between a wallflower and a girl who's always surrounded by admirers is a matter of personality. One is neutral, uninteresting. The other is vibrant, attractive. That's not news to anyone. But what may be news is the fact that a good photograph can take the wallflower type of girl and definitely bring out what she herself has failed to discover. It can make that neutral personality glamorous, alluring, beautiful.
Very nice words, George, but exactly how is this done?
Well, to begin with, Mr. DeMille, I'd spend a lot of time with an Alice Adams type of girl before placing her near a camera. I'd try to show her how to dress properly and attractively, how to wear her hair, how to walk, and how to stand. Little things that create grace and charm.
I can see that you who take pictures face the same problem as we who make pictures.
That's right, Mr. DeMille. And the similarity continues. Most of our picture stars are not technically perfect. Some will have a square jaw or a cleft chin, or any one of a dozen minor imperfections. But instead of denying them, they do just the opposite. Through proper makeup, clothes, and hairdress, they turn those little flaws into definite assets that spell individuality. In such a group, I'd place your own new star, Francesca Gall, Katharine Hepburn, Betty Davis, Marion Hopkins, and they are only a few. It's character, you see, that makes both a good portrait and a movie star. Character is intangible, but through the skillful use of three things available to every photographer, you can definitely make every portrait an interesting and compelling character study. Those three things are careful lighting, composition, and emphasis on skin texture. Skin that is properly photographed gives a lifelike effect that nothing else can duplicate. So you see, complexion is part of my business. I've asked many questions about it, and I can safely say that Lux soap is by far the favorite method used by Hollywood stars to keep their complexions in perfect condition. And I can recommend it to our listeners because I've had close contact with its splendid results during the 10 years I've been in Hollywood.
Well, we're grateful for your advice, George, but after all, you must have certain little tricks all your own that make your pictures so outstanding. Why don't you break down and tell us a couple of Hurrell camera secrets?
Well, a photographer must learn exactly when to snap the button that takes the picture. He shouldn't be afraid to spend hours in experiment, and on the other hand, if he gets what he wants quickly, he should have enough confidence in himself to stop. I once took 72 pictures of Wallace Beery in 45 minutes. I've also found that music can be very helpful in establishing mood, again proving the importance of psychology. I have a phonograph playing all the time during sitting and during the time I'm taking a portrait. The music will range from hot jazz to a Beethoven symphony. Whatever happens to best fit the individual and bring out a quality that otherwise might not register. Then I'll do some really crazy things. I'll scream, whisper, kick a chair over, dance, fall on my face, almost anything to make the face of my subject come across with the exact expression I want. But I never let go of the bulb that snaps the picture. There's the method in my madness, and there you have it. If you don't mind making a fool of yourself, you're apt to get some pretty good results. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Good night. Back to Claudette Colbert, Fred MacMurray, and Walter Connolly in Alice Adams. It's the same evening, just a few minutes later. Leaving Arthur on the porch, Alice ran back into the house, to the living room, where the family argument is still raging.
Oh, Walter, how could you do it?
Well, I asked Dad for the money last week, but he wouldn't give it to me.
Give it to you? Where was I going to get it?
Father, Mother, what's the matter? What's happened?
Walter's short in his accounts down at Lamb's.
He took $150.
$150? Why? What for?
Well, a guy, a friend of mine, he got in a jam, and he said he'd pay me back before the end of the month, but he didn't, and the auditor's already started on the books down at the office.
Oh, Walter, you can't go to jail. You can't.
Wait, Mother, don't be so upset. Perhaps Mr. Lamb won't prosecute.
Him not prosecute? Why, that's just what he's been waiting for all the time. He thinks I cheated him. He was just letting Walter walk right into a trap.
But if you raised the money and paid it back...
Oh, I'll pay him back all right. Every cent. Every last penny. I can raise it. I'll put a loan on my factory.
Well, I'm sorry, Dad.
Don't you talk to me, you little idiot.
Oh, don't, Virgil. Poor Virgil. Poor Walter. And to have this come on the night of your sister's dinner. Oh, poor Alice.
Don't say poor Alice. I'm all right. Oh, no, Mother, hush. Please don't, dear.
The police.
What?
Quiet. Shh. I'll answer it. Now, you stay right here, all of you, no matter what it is. I'll take care of this myself. Who is it?
This is J.A. Lamb.
Mr. Lamb?
Hello, Adams.
Hello, Mr. Lamb.
Well, can I come in?
Yes, sure. Come in.
I want to talk to you.
Yes, me too. Sit down.
I'll stand, thank you. I wouldn't even have set foot in this house except that I wanted to tell you to your face just how I felt. A fine family you turned out to be after all these years.
I'll pay you back every cent Walter took, Mr. Lamb, just as soon as I can get the money. I was just going down now to try and raise a loan on my glue works.
Your glue works? Huh. I always thought you had to show people some business prospects to raise a loan.
Naturally.
Well, you may find that just a little difficult, especially now that I'm starting a glue works of my own.
What's that?
Yes, indeed. And very convenient to your place, too. Fact is, it's right across the street. Twice as big and twice as modern.
You ruined me.
Well, what did you expect me to do, Virgil Adams? Let you walk off with that formula like swallowing a pat of butter? Oh, I know what you thought. You said to yourself, here's this old fool, J.A. Lamb. He's in his second childhood, and I can put this thing over on him.
I did not. I worked years on that formula. It was just as much mine as yours.
What's that?
And anyway, a lot you know about my feelings and what I said to myself. But there's one thing I want to say to you right now. I don't feel mean anymore about what I've done, because there's a meaner man in the world than I am. And that man is you, Mr. Lamb. You've spiked my business, all right. Now I can't even raise the money to keep my son out of the penitentiary. That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Are you accusing me of...
Look at me. I worked all my life for you, and what I did when I quit didn't make 2 cents worth of difference in your life. And it looks like it'd mean all the difference in the world to my family. You think I did you a bad turn, and now you got me ruined for it, and my family ruined. And if anybody had told me last year that I'd have said such a thing, I'd have called him a danged liar. But I do say it, Mr. Lamb. I do say it. You're a doggone mean man.
Father, stop, please. You You'll be sick again.
No, I won't. I got to tell him what I think.
No, Father, please go upstairs, darling. Go on.
No, let me go. It's all right. He's got me ruined, and all of us ruined.
If it have, it serves you right.
He's a doggone mean man.
Now, look here, you...
Mr. Lamb, please. Please, just a moment. I don't want you to leave thinking too badly of Father. He couldn't have meant what he said just now. I guess he's so overwrought that he just lost his head.
Overwrought? Well, I shouldn't wonder, that danged old fool.
Yes, I guess he is. An old fool.
What's that?
For listening to us. Mother and me. Oh, it's all my fault. This whole terrible mess. All my fault.
Now, look here, young woman. I guess maybe you're a bit overwrought yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm all right. I'm just talking the truth for once.
What are you talking about?
You see, Mr. Lamb, Mother was always after Father and after him to make more money for me so that I could have lovely things like other girls. Well, like your granddaughter, Henrietta, Mr. Lamb. I guess parents will make any sacrifice to see their children happy. And when Father saw how unhappy I was, he did what he did. Oh, he always wanted to go back to work for you. I guess he almost worshipped you, Mr. Lamb. And if he had, he could have kept an eye on Walter. And that's another thing, Mr. Lamb. Walter didn't steal that money. He just borrowed it.
Oh, he did?
Yes, to help a friend who was in trouble.
Well, I guess...
Mr. Lamb, if you'll give us just a little time, I'll get a job and pay you back what Walter owes you. Really, I will. I know I haven't had much experience, but I can do things. I was good at arithmetic and English in school. I won a prize in English once. And I'd make a good secretary for someone. I'm much more sensible about things now. And if you'll only give us a little time, will you, Mr. Lamb? Please.
Alice, that father of yours, he did me an injustice tonight. I never meant to hurt nobody, and he knows it.
Oh, of course he does.
But I guess maybe I've been in the wrong, too. I lost my head. Never knew that glue formula meant so much to him. I wouldn't hurt nobody, Alice, and I never even thought of prosecuting Walter.
I know.
Now, your father and I, we've been together for a long time. Well, maybe we can come to some sort of an arrangement about the glue works. Yes, maybe a sort of a partnership.
Oh, Mr. Lamb.
Well, can I see him now?
Oh, yes, of course you can. And thank you so much.
What are you doing down here in the dark?
Nothing.
Your father and Mr. Lamb just fixed everything, Alice.
I know, I'm glad. Everything will be all right now, won't it?
Everything except... Alice, what about Mr. Russell?
Oh, he left before anything happened. Everything's all right.
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, my poor baby. He's gone, isn't he?
It doesn't matter.
And that dinner... Oh, Alice, can you ever forgive your poor mother?
Mother, there's nothing to forgive, darling. It's just the way things are. You know, it's all so clear to me now. You do thus and so, and you tell yourself, now, seeing me do thus and so, people will naturally think this and that. But in the end, they don't. They think something else. Usually just what you don't want them to. I suppose... about the only good in pretending is the fun we get out of fooling ourselves that we fool somebody else.
Alice, I don't know what you...
No, you run on to bed now, darling. I'm going to sit out on the porch for a while.
All right, dear. Good night, Alice.
Good night, Mother.
Honey, for your thoughts, Alice.
Arthur, you came back?
I didn't go. I've been out here all the time.
Why?
I was waiting for you.
But I thought... Oh, then you were here
Yes,
when...
I heard everything, and what's more...
You heard? Arthur.
Now, let me finish. I heard a great deal this afternoon, too, at Mildred's.
So they did talk about me.
Yes, and it's all opened my eyes to one thing. I love you, Alice.
What?
Didn't you hear me? I love you.
You love me? You love me?
Yes, darling.
Oh, gee whiz.
Goodbye to Alice Adams. But our stars return now for a brief reunion. I won't be surprised if later this month I hear that the French people have declared a national holiday. For Claudette Colbert is about to return to their shores. Taking her first real vacation in years, she leaves this week for a few months abroad. And so, Claudette, je vous souhaite un bon voyage sans mal de mer. Pretty good, eh?
That's marvelous.
Well, in case there's any doubt in your mind, I wish you a pleasant trip without seasickness. My intentions are better than my French.
Thank you very much, C.B. I haven't been back for 8 years, so you see I'm terribly excited about it. And it's not only a vacation. I'm going to school. I'm going straight to the Hans Schneider School in the Tyrolean Alps and learn how to ski. After that, if I'm still able to stand on my feet, I'm going to Paris and really have some fun. Now, I also want to thank the people who make Lux Soap and give us this program. You know, in pictures, one has to be especially careful about appearance. I know I am, and that's why I'm always glad to tell you that I think Lux Soap is about the most dependable complexion care in the world. It's so easy to use, and it does keep the complexion smooth and clear. Thank you again, C.B., and good night.
Good night, Claudette. Among the questions most frequently asked about Hollywood is what do the stars do in their spare time? With two such typical citizens as Fred MacMurray and Walter Connolly to assist in the proceedings, perhaps we can find a few answers now. Fred, I suppose you're still clinging to the saxophone.
Well, no, C.B. I'm afraid the old horn is getting a little rusty these days. I've been following in your footsteps lately, and I've sort of taken a fancy for target shooting. In fact, I built a shooting gallery in the basement of my house. It's a little hard on the neighbors' ears, but...
Yes, but of the two noises, I dare say they prefer the bullets to the bullets.
Probably. They call me Three-Gun MacMurray.
Why Three-Gun? The best shots in history seem satisfied with the title Two-Gun.
Well, you see, 2 guns aren't enough. I usually have to empty 3 before I hit the target. But what about you, Walter? What do you do to pass the time?
Well, for a couple of weeks, Fred, I'll be engaged in the most fascinating occupation in the world, doing nothing. I've just completed one picture, and the next one isn't quite ready. No lines to memorize, no makeup to worry about, no getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just plain, unadulterated, delicious indolence. Apart from a rather regular attendance at Santa Anita track trying to pick the winners. But a bit more seriously, I've been startled and pleased, too, to see what some of our more exemplary Hollywood personalities do with their spare time and money. Victor McLaughlin is probably just as busy off the screen as he is on. He has a sports stadium, he drills and manages a troop of 2,000 horsemen, and sponsors a championship group of motorcycle riders.
Adrian, the designer, spends his leisure in an antique shop. Eddie Cantor owns a couple of gift stores. Charles Bickford has an interest in a beauty parlor. Charlie Ruggles is a dog fancier. And Reginald Denny designs and markets model airplanes.
And Fernand Gravé is probably one of the world's outstanding miniature fans. He likes French history and has made over 1,000 miniature hats copied from old patterns and has also molded some 15,000 toy soldiers, accurate replicas of old French regiments.
Then, of course, Adolphe Manjou is noted for his stamp collection, Anne de Vorak for her walnut grove, and Jean Hersholt for his first editions.
Now, the tendency now is to divide their time between the racetrack and the soundtrack. With stars like Pat O'Brien, Bing Crosby, Barbara Stanwyck, and Joe E. Brown all teaching their horses to look well in a photo finish.
Well, don't forget Walter, C.B. He's supporting a couple of bangtails himself, you know.
And they're just about eating me out of hay and oats, too. But they'll both get a chance to prove how much they love me a little later this season when they start at Santa Anita. In the meantime, Fred, if you and Mr. DeMille happen to miss the target and shoot a bunny, don't forget I'm always in the market for a good rabbit's foot. Good night.
Walter, good night, C.B.
Good night, Fred. Good night, Walter.
Thank you, Miss Colbert, Mr. MacMurray, and Mr. Conley. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your announcer, Melville Ruick. Don't miss the announcement of next week's Stars and Play, which Mr. DeMille brings you in a moment. In tonight's cast were Winifred Harris as Mrs. Palmer, Lou Merrill as Mr. Lamb, Georgette Spelvin as Mildred Palmer, Grace Kern as Ella, Verna Felton as Mrs. Dresser, and Frank Nelson as an employment agent. Miss Colbert will be seen next in the Paramount picture Bluebeard's Eighth Wife. Benny Baker's current film is Hold'em Navy. Walter Connolly appeared through courtesy of Columbia Pictures. His new film is Penitentiary. Louis Silvers is from 20th Century Fox, where he was in charge of music for Love and Hisses. And now, here's Mr. DeMille.
One of the most magnificent singers in modern times comes to the Lux Radio Theater next Monday night. From the concert stage, in opera, on the radio, and in motion pictures, her voice has thrilled the world. The voice of Grace Moore. Your endless requests bring her back to this stage. This time in a grand comedy which met with great favor on stage and screen. Enter Madame. Our leading man will be Melvyn Douglas, seen in several of the year's best pictures, most recently in Grace Moore's new film, and as a special guest, Mr. Edward Arnold. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Grace Moore and Melvyn Douglas in Enter Madame, with Edward Arnold as the evening's added personality. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
I'm Palmer Payne, WNEW News, on the Radio Theater.
That's the theme from the Sears Radio Theater. Tonight, a program of adventure with Richard Widmark as your host. Here's a preview.
Anyway, they wasted a team of buffalo.
You mean this whole mess is over a team of wasted buffalo?
Well, they belong to Jacques, the chief elder of the village.
The Sears Radio Theater will begin after this message from your local station.
Can you complete the title of this Frank Sinatra song, Pocket Full of Blank? That's all you have to do if we call you to become eligible to see Frank in Atlantic City April 15th. WNEW and Resorts International are sending 8 lucky couples to see Sinatra. Enjoy a great night at the hotel and $100 in cash. Just send your name, address, and your home or work number to a WNEW Touch of Class. Almost any time between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., we may call you and give you a Sinatra song title to complete. Do it correctly and you win $11.30 and eligibility in our concert drawings. And on April 16th, William B. will pick one entry from all cards received for a weekend in Las Vegas with Sinatra at Caesars Palace. Send your cards to a WNEW Touch of Class, Box 1130, Grand Central Station, New York. Do it right away. By the way, the title I was looking for was Pocket Full of Miracles. Of course.
This is Howard Duff speaking for Richard Widmark. The sun is setting on Bac Ha, a small village in Vietnam. Dusty streets glow pink now between the thatched roofs of the mud huts. People in the stalls and timbered doorways watch the progress of Jacques, the farmer, the holy man, the chief elder of Bac Ha, as he leads his fine buffalo bulls homeward. Now, leading elements of Charlie Company, 5th Mechanized Infantry, roll under the carved gates of Bac Ha. The watches become tense now. What will the holy man do?
Hey, Papa's on! Move it! I don't believe this!
Pull him over, will you? You better hoof it, old man. Hey, 3 buddies got dusted off today. I mean it.
Make way, you old goat!
Look at this setup. Ambush City.
They got us fighting your war, old man.
We gotta get the hell out of Dodge, Joe.
I'm gonna blow that old crank away.
You can't do that.
Yeah, but I can do this.
The holy man shivers in an alley, staring after the mangled remains of his fine beasts. The terror lifts from his face, but his features turn to stone. The GIs will pay. The GIs must pay. And that's only the beginning of our story.
Sears Radio Theater, a new adventure in radio listening. 5 nights of exceptional entertainment every week. Brought to you in Elliott Lewis production of The Sears Radio Theater. Our story, A Short History of Bac Ha by Andy Nance. Our stars, Tommy Cook and Keith Andes. The Sears Radio Theater is brought to you by Sears Roebuck and Company. Sears, where America shops for value.
This year, my mom is dressing me up in pretty things from the Sunny Bunch collection at Sears.
That's right. She'll look fresh and feminine in these dresses and separates. I can choose from frilly, colorful dresses, bouncy skirts, pants, and just the right coordinating tops. Sizes 7 to 14 in easy care fabric that's machine washable.
Whether I'm going to a birthday party or just school, my Sunny Bunch clothes make me feel special.
You are special.
Thanks, Mom.
Available at most larger Sears retail stores. How long do your pantyhose last? Do you want the answer in minutes or hours? You should try Sears Endurables. The pantyhose that lasted an average of 18 days of normal wear in a test with 400 women. The women in our test wore Endurables day after day after day, and as a group averaged 18 days. A patented process makes them strong so they last, and sheer so they look great. No pantyhose last forever. How long do your pantyhose last? Endurables at larger Sears retail stores.
Tell us the one about Roebuck's jeans, old-timer.
You mean genuine Roebuck's jeans from Sears? Shucks, the Western way of life begins in a pair of authentic Western Roebuck's jeans.
Made out of hard-working denim?
Roping calves, wrestling steers. Why, that's the kind of action heavyweight Roebuck's was made for.
Hey, how about looks?
Well, whether you're a rodeo star or a city dude, firma-pressed Roebuck's help give that neat, rugged cowboy look. Roebuck's, the men's jeans that won the Golden West at most larger Sears retail stores.
Morning comes to Cu-Chi, the Army fire base just south of the village of Bakha. The sun is already high and steaming the triple canopy clouds here. That's normal, but there's something else. Something disturbing here, too. There's Captain Dawson, for one, charging over the tank trails that ring this fire base.
Hey, Private, I want a word with you.
Yes, sir. X-Dime report, sir.
Damn it, Private. Don't salute me on the bunker line. You want to get me snipered?
Oh, no, sir.
Never mind. No sniper would take that for a salute anyway. What is going on around here?
Well, sir, we're rebuilding this bunker. Me and my crew, that is.
I know that, Private. These goops been giving you any trouble?
My crew? Oh, never. Why, Captain?
Well, nearly had a mutiny at Bravo Bunker. You know anything about that?
What, sir?
This goop revolution has hit this base. Now, half of them didn't show up for work this morning. The rest came to make trouble. You know anything about that?
I think so, sir.
How?
They told me, sir.
Hey, Mama-san, what's all this buzz about, huh? Private, what's wrong with these gooks?
They don't speak English, sir.
Well, if they don't speak English and you don't speak gook, how do you tell them anything? Sign language?
No, sir. I really don't know, sir. I'll ask Bao. Why can we talk to each other, Babao?
We care for you, Howie. We have magic words. You care for us? You have magic words. Strong magic. Better than dreams. Very strong magic, Howie.
What did she say?
I don't know, sir.
Inscrutable, aren't they? Come over here, Private. Now, every linguist we got couldn't get a hint about this. Well, you say you know something about it. So lay it on me.
Yes, sir. Well, yesterday, some soldiers came through the village on big track vehicles, and they must have been on some highly frustrating mission because they...
Just stick to the facts.
Yes, sir. Anyway, they wasted a team of buffalo.
You mean this whole mess is over a team of wasted buffalo?
Well, they belong to Jacques, the chief elder of the village.
So what?
Well, sir, he's like the colonel. He's like
I get the picture.
And they made quite a mess, sir. The Vietnamese have a lot of civic pride, but with the blood and the gore...
I get the picture, Private. Now, how long's this old man's temper tantrum going to last?
Well, he'll have to get some satisfaction, I guess.
These gooks know this Zop fellow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Private. You go talk to them, then I'll tell you what to say.
Sir.
What now?
Well, when you speak of Zop, would you please say Zop and try not to use the word gook, okay?
Right.
Babao, my captain wants me to ask you some questions.
Let him ask his own question.
Oh, Babao, please. He really wants to help.
Oh, very well.
Ask her if Zop reported this incident to us.
Has Zop told his trouble to the soldiers at the gate?
Oh, of course not.
What did she say?
Farmers don't speak to soldiers.
Don't get smart, Private.
Yeah, but they don't, sir.
Look, Private, you have got to persuade her that we can't clear this mess up unless we contact Zop. Now ask her if we can go into the village and speak with him.
Oh, no way, sir.
I'll decide that, Private. Ask the question.
All right, sir. Babao, will Zop consider holding audience with us?
Zop, I entertained the idea of audience with you for a number of days. I have spoken to him about you. Zop would be very pleased to meet you, even in this bad season.
Come here, Private. What was she saying?
Well, sir, she says Zop will meet with me, but not with you.
What in the Sam hell?
Hey, listen, will you? She's invited me to meet with the elders. Now, there's no refusing such an invitation. To do so would cut them off from me. I couldn't work with them again.
Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do. Tell those goots to take off. When you get back from the gate, get yourself shaped up. And by all means, polish those boots. I'm sure the old man will want to see you, and he'd flip if he sees you like that.
Sir, when am I supposed to tell Bao?
You weren't here last June, were you?
Well, no, sir. I don't see what that's got to do with it.
Yeah, I thought so. 2 grunts slipped across the perimeter. For some women, I guess. And we found them in the morning hanging in barbed wire. 3 guesses, Private. What's the old man going to say about this?
You have no idea, sir, how important this is.
Private, if it was up to me, I'd take you there myself. You are a washout, Private. A total washout. You could mess up a 1-truck convoy. Now, I think it's high time you did something around here in terms of your whole act. Yeah, I'd let you go. You'd come back dead or a silver. Either way, that's one hell of an improvement. Yeah. What can you tell that old bag? You're not going. That's what you can tell her. Why? Because that's the way it works around here. We don't send duds into combat. We let them play in the sand. Did I get through? You are not going.
Let's try some word association. In.
Out.
Top.
Bottom.
Paint.
House.
What?
Oh, the whole house needs painting.
On.
Off. That's it. Sears $4 off paint sale on each gallon of interior fashion flat, semi-gloss, and ceiling paint, plus exterior flat house paint. I'll uplift my home and my spirits by painting new life inside and out.
Hard.
Easy. They're one-coat paints when used as directed.
And now, $4 off. Sale ends April 21st at most Sears retail stores. Dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Today's man of action wants slacks that look good, feel comfortable. And at Sears, you'll find great-fitting slacks with dash and durability. What really makes it all happen is 4-trell polyester gabardine, woven with 2-way stretch that moves with you through a day's worth of action. In popular solid colors a man can feel comfortable with. Any way you look at it, these stretch-woven perma-pressed slacks hold up handsomely to a hard-driving summer. That's style, sense, and satisfaction at most larger Sears retail stores.
Today, more women are celebrating that all-American style.
And what could be more American than shirt dresses, making a big return this spring?
Sears Dress Department has them in the great new versions, only $17.99 each.
Think of menswear shirting gone dress length, pulled close at the waist for a real American accent. Stretch Stripes, plaids, checks, and chambrays, and easy care cotton and polyester.
Mrs. Petite and half sizes available at most larger Sears retail stores. Only $17.99 each while quantities last. Prices may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
They stood there silently, the old Vietnamese woman, the young American soldier. After a few moments, she approached him.
Did he insult you?
He was afraid I'd get hurt.
You might be right. There could be some danger. There were some young men in the village this morning. They wore clothes like my son, but it is said they are not choosemen. But no problem. You can walk to the village with us. You come now.
I can't go now, but I'll be there. I'll get there for sure.
You come with us right now.
I'll be there, Babao. Let me try the best way first.
I don't know.
Yeah, I will. Just trust me. I'll come. Tonight, for sure.
Private Eckstein. I've been hearing your name everywhere. All Captain Dawson talks about this evening is Private Eckstein. The same with Lieutenant Ozorowitz. The same with Top.
I gotta go see Colonel Marshall.
I know. The Colonel wants you front and center at 1900 hours. Even the old man has Private Eckstein on his mind. All this worries me, Eckstein. You know why?
I gotta convince him to let me go into the village.
It worries me because all these people are talking about Eckstein. And I don't know what's going down with Mr. Eckstein. And when they talk about Eckstein, they're talking about me. Eckstein's my man. I own Mr. Eckstein, lock, stock, and barrel. You read me, Eckstein. Now, what's the buzz?
Well, sir, something awful happened in the village. 2 grunts wasted the chief elder's buffalo. So Captain Dawson made me find out about it. And one of the old women, her name is Bao, asked me, well, she invited me to the village tonight to talk with the elders. And I gotta do it, Sergeant. I got to. They'll really be hurt if I don't. I've got to convince the colonel. And you gotta help me, Sergeant. We gotta convince the old man. He'll never listen to me, and he's got to listen, Sergeant. Now, we can do it together. He'll listen if you and me...
Eckstein, at ease. I got the story. Look, Eckstein, I'm going to give you some fatherly advice, because this is Vietnam, and I'm your big daddy over here. If you don't follow it, you can spend the rest of the war cleaning latrines. I've been in the Army 17 years, and I never told a field-grade officer anything. When they ask to see you, they've already made whatever decision is going to be made. So, Eckstein, grow up. You're going in there and you're going to listen, not talk. You're going to say yes, sir, to whatever he tells you because you're going to expect to hear the worst. And forget those gooks. I'm sure you'll find something around here for you to do besides honchoing gooks. Now, there's plenty to do. Now, get your weapon and meet me in the orderly room.
Yes, Sergeant.
Hey, Jackson. I've got guard duty tonight. Watch Eckstein for me, will you? He's crazy enough to try to slip past the bunker line. He's a fool.
Enter.
Private Eckstein report, sir.
Eckstein, someday I'm going to teach you how to salute an officer. Is that a gleam I see in those boots? What happened? Did you spill some polish?
No, Colonel Marshall, sir.
Well, anyway, what have you decided? Are you going to town this evening?
I didn't know I had a choice, sir.
I know you didn't, but now you know. I'm the one who has no choice in this matter. There'll never come a day when I order a dud into combat. But I can't have a hostile village a mile from my perimeter, and you seem to be the only man around here with an answer. So I simply don't have a choice. It's only the duds in this man's army that have choices.
I'll need a gate pass, sir.
Before you make up your mind, you need to know some things. First of all, I've checked out your story with G2, and they tell me you might be right. They also said a VC propaganda team moved into the village last night, so you could be wrong. But I want you to know there's a war going on. Dawson tells me you're pretty chummy with these gooks around here. He thinks you might be deluded. He doesn't think I should send you into a hostile village at night. I agree. I'm not sending you in there. I'm giving you a choice. Nevertheless, I feel compelled... Yes, Eckstein. Compelled to inform you there's a war going on. You're out in the big, bad world, Eckstein, in a real, live war. People get killed here every day. And Eckstein, this is the nitty-gritty. You can't expect everybody to love you anymore, you understand? Nobody out here is going to love you.
Least of all these gooks. Now think about that. Well, what have you decided?
I'm going.
Sears Radio Theater will return after this message from your local station.
All right, it's question and answer time. I know the questions, you know the answers, or do you? First question, who is the detective hero created by a famous female British mystery writer?
I don't know.
Right. Second question, which author was a creator of Sam Spade and a close friend of Lillian Hellman?
Martin Mayonnaise.
Correct for 1,000 bobolinks. Third question, what is the name of the greatest killer of all time?
Al Capone.
Bugsy Malone.
Bonnie and Clyde. Bullets.
Correct for 1,000 bobolinks.
The greatest killer of all time is heart and blood vessel disease. It's no joke. More people die of heart and blood vessel disease each year than of all other causes of death combined. We'd like to change that. We're the American Heart Association. Call us to find out where free blood pressure screenings are being held. Remember, we're fighting for your life.
I'm lost and lonely, scared and sad, trembling at the thought of making you mad. My love is yours, but at times you're so cold. If life's like this, take me before I grow old.
This song was written by a man now serving time in a state prison. Most of the men and women in prison today were abused children, and many abused children grow up to abuse their own children. Child abusers can be helped. Find out how. Write Prevent Child Abuse, Box 2866, Chicago, Illinois, 60690.
Please stop the hurt I've suffered since my birth. Join the abused child's fight. Put an end to the sleepless night.
A message of the Ad Council and the National Committee for Prevention of Child Abuse.
Private Eckstein, a young man of sympathy and courage. Private Eckstein, known by some as a fool. Private Eckstein, prepared to risk his life to keep some semblance of peace in the midst of insanity.
Well, what have you decided?
I'm going.
Why, Eckstein? Never mind. I don't want to know. Now, let's get down to business. What's it going to take to satisfy this Jap fella?
I don't know, sir.
Well, you promise him anything he wants. The old goat's got us over a barrel. Your job is not to bargain. Your job is to report to me exactly where, when, and how much. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, that's the first step to getting you back here alive. The next is neutralizing that propaganda team. There's around 6 gooks in one of those outfits. They're a shrewd bunch, but they only carry handguns. I think you and 2 Rangers can handle any firefight, but the key, Eckstein, is not to let them get close in. I don't think they'll try to waste you. They count 3 rifles. The main thing, Eckstein, is you gotta stay alive. Now, the Rangers know their business. You're our only connection with Papasan, so I want you to draw about 60 magazines of ammo. Let me see your weapon. Oh, damn, Eckstein, you can't go into combat with a weapon like this. Here, take mine. If you plan to come back, you better have it with you.
I know what I'm doing, damn you. What are you trying to do, get me killed? You never asked me
what... You want a courts-martial, Private?
Yeah, I apologize for my language, sir, but I want to...
You're insubordinate, Private.
Are you going to listen to me, sir?
I have no intention of listening to you. I've had enough about you. You're dismissed.
This is not going to work, sir. The Vietnamese...
That's quite enough, Private. You're dismissed.
You got to hear me out.
I can have the guards haul you out of here right now, and that's what this is coming to.
I don't give a damn. You're a coward if you don't hear me out.
I'm not going to call the guards. I'm going to throw you out myself.
You're a coward because my way will work and your way never worked, and you don't want to hear about it.
You're right, Eckstein. I don't want to hear about it.
Well, then you're a coward.
At ease, Eckstein. I'll hear what you got to say. I'll hear it. Then I'm going to read you your rights, handcuff you, and lead you to the stockade. You'll do about a year for this, Eckstein. It ain't a bit fair, Eckstein, but you understand my position. In my long life, no man lived to call me a coward. But if I was to lay a finger on you, 15 years would be lost. So you're going to pay for it. Not the way I'd have it, but good enough for the likes of you.
Fair enough. But you're gonna let me see those people first. I think I know a damn sight more about the Vietnamese than you do. In the first place, the right to talk formally with the elders is a high honor. There are thousands of ways to cause insult and abuse. The only thing worse than coming armed is coming with an armed guard. Besides, if you have rangers standing outside the elders' hooch, that propaganda team will have the whole village convinced we've wasted the elders. A propaganda team won't shoot an unarmed man in public. It's bad showmanship. Now, it's got to be done my way. I can do what you've asked me to do, but they aren't Indians and we aren't cowboys. Oh, yes, there's a war going on, but it isn't between me and Jop. After this, I truly don't care.
I'd be sending you to certain death.
Do you understand? The other way won't work? I mean, they won't even talk to you. They don't trust you. They want to talk to me. My way is the only way. We make a combat mission out of it, and it won't work. Now, if you don't let me go, you are a coward. Yeah, it's that simple.
Eckstein, you're going to have to understand this. You're not old enough to see it yet, but you're going to have to try. I used to think, that is, I've always told myself, there's a fine line between what's truly courageous and what's foolish. I was wrong. No such line exists. If it succeeds, it's an act of courage. If it fails, it's foolishness. To be a coward or to be a fool, that's the choice. These regulations on my desk, I can't fight a war with them. I've got to try things. That's how wars are fought. What works wins. What fails is part of the cost.
I think I understand.
I don't think you do. This is the scenario, Eckstein. The gooks get offended. Sometimes it's imagined. This time it's real. So in comes the VC. Things start happening here on the post. I have to lay off the Vietnamese workers. This makes them unhappier. VC begin to operate from the village. I have to garrison it. Eventually, I'll have to reduce it to rubble. You say you know more about them than I do. This is my 4th tour, Eckstein. Exactly this thing has been happening since I first came over. The events over the next 4 months will cost this battalion over 50 casualties and about $250,000 in material, if we don't get overrun. After it's done, we're back where we started. That's the way it's always been. And then you, Eckstein, you come in here and offer me a way out. A way out, Eckstein. That's an incredibly dangerous thing to do. I'm going to give you this pass, Eckstein. I don't expect you to use it. I don't want you to use it. I think if you do use it, you'll be lost. Get up in the morning and go to your duties. No one will ever say anything to you about this. The option's yours.
Yes, sir.
The Rangers and whatever equipment you might need are yours as well.
I won't need this, sir.
When can I expect you back?
Tomorrow morning. I'll come in with the workers.
If you're not at the gate, I'll be coming in after you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I watched the coming of Hauvi for a very long time. The time it took for the earth to swallow the sun. At first, they were tiny figures struggling along the berms from the fire base to the village. They grew larger as they waded the rice paddies. In the tangerine sun, 2 raised rifles. Evil omen. I doubted Hauvi then. No good could come from this. Oh, I prayed for his safety, but I understood his doom. Then they stopped at village gate. A long moment passed, and then as my heart stopped, the 2 armed men turned away. Hauvi, alone, unarmed, entered the dark streets of Bakha. His body diminished, his step uneasy, all eyes hidden in darkness. And yet I knew, as he walked, he felt them. Then a shadow swallowed him. And when he emerged, he met the young man of whom it was said were not Jews men, idling in a market stall. Hauvi stopped. The young men toyed with their weapons. Hauvi stood still. I saw him then but to die. I cried out to him. He not move. I ran to him, though I too might die. And he smiled, but could not speak. Then I took his hand to lead him to my father's house. Our steps were heavy, but as we passed, they grew lighter. And when the danger lay behind us, we were weightless. So came how we to Bacca. Tuang the poet, we make a song of this.
Would you like some rice beer?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
You must be hurry. I am Trung, a farmer. This is our leader, shop.
I am much too honored by your presence, sir.
You need not worry, Howie. If you become too honored, we will remind you of your humility. You come at the most opportune time in our conversation. We cannot conceive of the cause of a recent incident. 2 young men like yourself came to the village yesterday and committed a most unreasonable crime. They destroyed my 2 buffalo. They riddled the animals and then drove their machines over them, bloodying these holy streets. We want to know why, Howie.
I don't think I can give you a reason. No one told me why this thing happened. I was sent by my elders to make amends for it, but I don't know why it had to happen. It's a bad season.
Howie, you are young, and of course you do not know, but all the seasons I remember have been bad.
I know, Harvey, the question we are asking is difficult. But we must learn the answer before we may proceed. You may meditate, if you like.
Your Honor, I have to confess, I don't know how to meditate. We're just lonely men, Your Honor. We come over here puzzled over the reasons we have come. It doesn't even seem to matter. Our honor is measured by our loved ones, and they're too far away for us even to imagine the distance. Our free minds live with them, talk to them. We're here as machines of war, like the machines that trampled your buffalo. And when the season has come for our return to our villages, then we will be men again. We are men without families, men without guidance.
Why did the soldiers execute my buffalo?
There was no command given to slaughter the animals. It was like an act of passion.
Passion for what?
Time, I guess. Time passes very slowly for a soldier. Now, I know it's going to be hard for you to understand, but time favors the farmer. It's a moral confusion, I guess. I can't find the words for it.
Howie? Howie, my son?
Yes?
Howie, my son, are you meditating?
No, Your Honor. I am inexperienced with rice beer.
I thought it was a bad idea. You must leave the rest for us to drink.
There was a question in my mind.
That is most unusual by our custom. Do they do that in America?
Perhaps we too should listen to the young.
Yes, sir. I need to know what we can do to amend the crime we committed.
Ah, yes. What do you think you should do?
Well, we should give you something of value.
How much?
As much as you want.
How much is that?
Well, it should at least equal the value of 2 water buffalo. Well, maybe more, I guess.
Only 2 water buffalo equal 2 water buffalo. That is enough.
Would you like some money as well?
What for?
Well, if you didn't want it, you could give it away.
I could not keep it, nor give it to my friends, nor even to my enemies. If money would disorder my life, and I am wise, then think how disordered it would make my people. And I would not give it to my enemies because I would not want them more disordered than they already are. Besides, in all my experience, there has always been an end to money. But there is no end to the usefulness and productivity of two strong and testicular buffalo. I would take your money because that is what plagues you, but what would I do with it?
I have so much to learn from you.
That is true. It is not merely, as you said, about the slayers of my buffalo. It is not simply abandonment that is the cause. The question is why your elders would put so much power in the hands of children. And the answer is you have too much to master. The more one has, the harder it is for him. Just as a big man must work harder to curb his appetites. So you either need more mastery or less to master.
We have provided for you as is our custom.
Oh, I don't know the custom.
We think you will learn it easily enough.
We have provided a woman for you.
Sears National Automotive Sale. Now, get the full power of the maintenance-free Sears 48 battery for a full $7 off its regular low price. The Sears 48. On sale now, just $42.99 with trade-in. And get great savings on Sears' best-selling belted tire, the Dynaglass Belted 25. Now save $14 to $28 on sets of 4 at most Sears Tire and Auto Centers. Prices may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Stop at Sears. Tell us the one about Roebuck's jeans, old-timer.
You mean genuine Roebuck's jeans from Sears? Shucks, the Western way of life begins in a pair of authentic Western Roebuck's jeans.
Made out of hard-working denim?
Roping calves, wrestling steers. Why, that's the kind of action heavyweight Roebuck's was made for.
Hey, how about looks?
Well, whether you're a rodeo star or a city dude, perma-pressed Roebuck's help give that neat, rugged cowboy look. Roebuck's, the men's jeans that won the Golden West at most larger Sears retail stores.
Your baby's room. Furnish it with the quaintness and charm of Sears Jenny Lind's crib, dresser, and chest. Your baby will be secure in our old-fashioned crib built with high sides and a safety drop-side latch. And each handsome maple color piece comes in a non-toxic finish. Sears Jenny Lind dresser and chest is furniture that will adapt gracefully as baby grows older, too. So visit us soon, because Sears has baby buys bundled up. Available at most Sears retail stores.
Howard Duff again with the concluding act of A Short History of Baccha.
Sir,
Any sign of Eckstein yet?
the guards reported seeing him in a group of Vietnamese out there. He's halfway in, Colonel.
Let's go, Captain. We'll pick him up in my Jeep.
Yes, sir. There he is, Colonel.
Where?
That group up ahead.
Yeah, I see him.
Mission accomplished, sir.
Congratulations, Don't salute, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
You weren't really going to salute me in the middle of a rice paddy, were you, Eckstein?
I think he was trying to scratch his nose, sir.
I hope so. Eckstein, come over here.
Private, for Pete's sakes, where did you leave your rifle?
At ease, Dawson. Call it stupidity, call it courage. But this young soldier went into a Vietnamese village at night unarmed.
Unarmed?
Unarmed.
I can't believe it.
What'd the old goose stick us for, Eckstein?
Sir?
How much did those 2 buffalo cost us?
You won't believe this, Colonel.
Try him, Private.
Well, I told Ong Zop to name his price just as you ordered.
Good work, son.
But get this, sir. He wouldn't take a thin dime.
It's worse than I thought.
No, sir. All he wants is 2 more buffalo.
That's all?
Yes, sir. Good ones, though. Young and strong. Bulls. He uses them for breeding.
That's easy.
I don't know. He won't take money, you say?
I saw some good ones near T Sing, sir. That village is VC anyway.
How are you going to move him, Captain?
Deuce and a half, sir.
And load them?
Crane?
We got to clear the crane through General Wayrime.
No way.
Couldn't we buy him, sir?
And that goes through division, area specialists.
We'd be laughed out of the regiment.
I don't mind being laughed at. I know rear echelon would stick their necks out. He won't take money, you say?
That's right, sir.
Look, Eckstein, here's what I want you to do. Turn around and go back to the village. Find Mr. Japp. Tell him like this. See, we're not farmers, so we don't know one buffalo from another. He could end up with a couple of duds if we had to pick them, right? So ask him to shop around. When he finds a pair he likes, tell him to let you know. Then you and Captain Dawson go buy them. We'll buy them on condition the owner delivers. You got that?
Gee, I don't know if they'll see me uninvited, sir.
You don't have to go, son. We can try waiting him out.
No, I'll try it, sir.
I understand perfectly why you don't want to go back. You must have been through hell.
I want to go, sir.
Well, you don't have to go now. You can put it off for a few days.
I'll even give you time off, Eckstein.
With all due respect, gentlemen, I really want to finish this up.
I understand.
Only this time, take this rifle.
I can't, sir.
I order it, Private.
I tried that, Captain. It didn't work.
Well, we can't allow it this time, sir. I've got a feeling...
We don't work that way.
A hunch, sir.
You'll get over it, Captain.
Wish me luck, gentlemen.
If I don't hear from you before lunch, I'm going to be very concerned.
Yes, sir. Ong Trung! Ong Trung!
Harvey, I hoped you were safely inside the barbed wire.
Why, yes, Your Honor. I would have been, but there was one more problem I wanted to discuss with Ong Japp.
My daughter, Bao, promised you safe return to the barbed wire. You're in grave danger here, Harvey.
Yeah, but Bao performed her duty as best she could, Ong Trung. My problem seems so very important. I hope to present it to Ong Japp while I still stand in his grace.
That's impossible, Harvey. Come inside. Sit down. Perhaps if you share this problem and it's not too trifling, I will bear your words to the holy man.
Oh, thank you, Ong Trung.
Well?
Well, my problem is this. We soldiers have no use for the water buffalo. Therefore, we have no experience in procuring them. Very likely, if we sought a pair of water buffalo for Ong Japp, the animals would prove unworthy of his honor's time and care. So, to avoid this misfortune, I wished humbly to ask Ong Japp to choose the animals he most wanted, and then to inform me through your daughter, Bao Bao, of their whereabouts. You see, that way, we could be sure of finding worthy beasts. Do you find this feasible, Ong Trung?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Well, may I humbly ask a reason, Your Honor?
You may because you're young. I have no right to expect you to understand obvious. Why, Harvey, do you think Ong Japp asked of you the one thing you could not give?
I don't know, Your Honor.
Of course you don't. You're too young. His honor wants nothing from you.
Oh, I see.
Forget the buffalo. Go back to barbed wire. Did you bring arms?
No, Your Honor.
This once you should have.
Babao, please, I must ask you.
Harvey, how could you do this to me?
Babao, forget that and please help me think. How am I going to explain this to the colonel?
Oh, the white-haired one. I thought you were safe with him. Now I have lost faith with my father, Harvey. Harvey!
Yeah. Right. The guard shack called. Our man's on his way.
Outstanding.
We're on our way. Have medevac standing by. Alert 4th Wolfhounds.
What happened, sir?
Eckstein's hit. Let's go. Where is he?
That clump of villages 100 yards off, 2 o'clock. Shall I open fire, sir?
No.
You want medevac ordered forward, sir?
No. What are they doing, Corporal?
They're coming in, sir.
Bring up 4th Platoon, Wolfhounds. I want these bunkers bristling.
Yes, sir. All out!
I want safeties on and weapons unloaded.
Yes, sir.
They've stopped, sir.
Let's go, Dawson.
Look, sir. That old man has Eckstein slung across his back.
I see. You're burdened, old man.
We both are, white-haired GI. We have paid dearly for peace.
We have peace again, old man?
The swine who have slain Howie and who have stirred my people's anger, they have lost faith in our village.
I'll open my gates to your people.
Does Howie have people?
I'll send a medal to his mother.
She won't be insulted?